Here? Oh, you just making noises, huh? All right, so right now, guys, you live.
Nice.
You are live. Oh, we got 10
like
people waiting on us. There we go.
I like
Good
it. I like
evening,
it.
everybody. We're going to give it just a few more minutes so a few more get on, and then we will get this show started. We've been sitting here talking for about an hour now. And what's up, Pork Taco, Craig, Kurt? We appreciate you tuning in, and got a good show for you guys tonight. So look at that. I done run somebody off. We done lost a
You
viewer.
said it's gonna happen.
They said, hey, look, there's a bunch of them going off now. Like, oh my goodness, it happens every time, every single week. Somebody figures out what they're watching and all that. So,
We're back up.
we're back up. They'll come back. Byron Hendricks fishing. How we doing, buddy? Nathan, you got your computers ready for the question of the week already, huh? Good evening. Good evening. Byron Hendricks. I haven't seen you on here before, so I appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in. Mason Waters, thank you, buddy. He's Waters Heating and Air question of the week that we're going to have a little bit later. So, Jeff Cash, what's up, buddy? Now we got some people tuning in. Howdy to all you guys like that. So we've been going about a minute, and you guys keep letting us know you're there. What's up, Sammy? Blake? Yes. No, sitting at basketball practice. You're supposed to be watching your kid, man, but I appreciate it. So good. From Lake Chattooga. The original fishing lake in Georgia. All right. I like Randy calling that out right there. Did y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Chattooga was the original? Okay. That's awesome. So just watched first time last week with the FCP episode. Hey, thanks very much. I'm glad that we didn't run you off and you came back. So appreciate that. So we got a good show for you guys tonight. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my star-studded panel. You like that?
I like it.
You like that?
Sounded
Star-studded panel
I liked it.
for tonight. And you guys don't have to do something with this wide shot here. I look fat.
I am fat.
Look at me.
There's
Look at
no
me.
looking fat. I am.
They
fat.
say camera gives a little bit. Yeah, it does right there. So what's up, Bob Bash Fever? So anyway, we're going to talk to the guys from NOE Outdoors.
That's it.
That's
You
the
said it
way to
right.
go. And so we're going to talk about what's going on with them guys. We're talking a little fishing and the shows that they do. And so I'm going to introduce you. We'll start right here to my left, and it is Timmy
Yes, sir.
NOE.
Yes, sir.
NOE. There, NOE. No, you listen. Y'all gonna have to get on to me. I'll murder it as we go along. So, and then over here, we'll start with Jr. McWhorter.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Good, best looking guy on the set tonight.
Thank you so much.
I mean, how do you deal with that kind of pressure?
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I just go with it.
You just go with it.
I
That's a
mean,
good thing
I
to
just
do.
know when I get there, I'm just gonna go with it.
You walk in the room going, I got this room.
I got it. It's mine.
It's amazing. Can you
That's
teach me your secrets?
I'll
Is it
try.
just natural?
Well, it does come natural.
Okay, well, good. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. So,
I'll do what I can for you, though.
well, I appreciate you
Yes,
putting an
sir.
investment in me.
My
Got you
man.
right there. All right, so good. So that's Mr. Jr. McWhorter, and then right here, Mr. Carl Noe.
That's
Noe.
it.
There we go.
You said it right.
The mastermind and all that of all this. So we're going to talk with these guys. We're going to cover a lot of stuff tonight. Well, I don't even know where we're going to go, but I know we're going to talk about. We've got a list right here. We'll see if we stick to it tonight. But that's the plan. So we're going to talk some fishing. But I told them guys I've got to do a couple of announcements first. And first one is FX rods for sale at our store through the end of December through January 1st. $40 off an Extreme Angler Series rod, and then you will get $70 off a titanium. If you're in the area, stop by, pick one up. We got them in the store. Just hold them up a little bit, and I think once you touch them a little bit and work with them, you'll like it. The quality, you can't beat the price. So FX Rods is a great rod. Bob is a great guy that designs and owns this company. So he is a sponsor of the Electric Elite and just a good friend of Fish North Georgia. So you guys come check them out, and I'll sell you one of those things. If I can get it in your hand, I think I can sell it to you. So I want to talk a little bit about the Team Cody tournament. We've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, and this is this Saturday. All right, this is going to go out a little haul. Josh and I will be taking the electric rig, and we will be eye on 10. You won't be disappointed. Good Lord, Byron. All right, there you go. Mr. FX himself right there. He got 10 of them. They're good.
Yeah, I saw that,
Good rods. Yeah, absolutely. So that's an endorsement right there. If you own 10 of them, that's got to say something. So, yeah, they're definitely good rods. But got a couple on order. That's right, Dana. I got them coming in, baby. Don't get them to you. So glad you could join us tonight, Dana, and you're not working. He was our guest last Thursday. He is Mr. North Lake Lanier Master.
Really?
He is the guru of North Lake Lanier. And so if you need anything, you need to watch FCP Fishing on YouTube channel. He is awesome. So Joseph is going to be in this tournament too. This is his first tournament. It is the Team Cody tournament. Again, let's recap what we're doing this for, guys. All right. Father has leukemia. The mother, I think, and I want to say had cancer a couple years ago, but now whatever it is, she's on disability, cannot work. One of the two children, the daughter, has Crohn's disease and just had a surgery on her colon to do some reversal stuff like that. They are currently staying in a hotel in Atlanta because one of the places that is normally open for families to stay in is closed, and we are helping them raise money for expenses and stuff like that. So this Saturday, it is $100, 50% payback at Little Hall. He can do up to it's 70 boats max as a 50% payback. If you need any, it was liver transplant. Okay, yeah. So she had a liver transplant. And so just think about that, guys. I mean, that's a husband, a wife, and a child, all with major medical issues. So we're trying to do this to help people. Oh, that's right too. Yeah. And this is another thing. The guy that's having leukemia, his mother actually passed away yesterday. Okay, so listen, guys, I don't care if you get anything from this show ever again. I really would like you to support this cause because that's a lot more important than anything we do here. So we're going to have this tournament. We're going to do a raffle afterwards. We got some good stuff. We're going to get some stuff. A lot of local companies have given some stuff. But yeah, $100 per boat. And the number, or actually, if you want to contact me and I'll put you in touch with Chris Taylor, who is running the show. Now, not only are we doing that, we also have the raffle that will take place January 30th, I believe, or 31st. I think it's the 30th for an AR-15. All right. So $10 a ticket. I got a bunch here at the store. If you just want to give money, because a lot of people have done that, I'm doing that. I want to thank Etowah Church. They are giving $350 in food gift cards, and they are paying 1 week of the motel or hotel expenses for the family. And that's just, I always like to, when anybody does stuff like that, I put that out there and then I challenge others to try to match it, stuff like that. So if you want a card, or a ticket for the raffle, they're $10. Contact me. I'll make sure you get it, and I'll make sure there's a way for you to give money as well. So this is what this community at Fish North Georgia is all about, and is actually what is the most important thing to do in anything. We can talk fishing. We can have a good time. We can cut up. We can give you an information. But when somebody in the community needs our help, then I challenge every one of you to step up. And if you don't have nothing to give, pray. Okay, so let's do that. There's as much power in that as there is in a dollar bill, even more so as far as what I believe. So let's do that and make sure we try to show up. And guys, listen, seriously, if you don't want to fish a tournament, just show up about 3:30 or 3 o'clock when we're having the raffle. And, just put a couple bucks in and see what you got. I think, Chris, you can remind me if I'm wrong. I might be emceeing that raffle. He did mention it. And so, but Josh and I will be there. We will be bringing out the double Elko Triton Express to match wits with all you gas-powered boys. And let's see, if you can't help, prayers are always welcome. That's it. That's absolutely. So we will I hope to just absolutely wear you gas suckers out. So I know it's for a good cause, but it's like, I'll beat my mama playing checkers. So that's just the way it is. But anyway, we hope you guys will show up and give or whatever. Just whatever you can do as a community, let's do that. So that's the most important thing. So also, let's go ahead and let's talk about something that these guys are involved in, and we'll get talking about a little more tonight later on down the road, and that is the North Georgia Crappie Trail, sponsored by NOE Outdoors. Did I say right? An ATX Lure Company. This is going to be out of Lake Lanier on January 16th. And this is the second stop on this trail, correct? Am I correct on that? Okay. Going out of Little Hall Park. And anything you guys want to add to that right now as far as what it costs or anything? Or is this the time? Listen, your batteries don't last forever. Move over when they're dead. Hey, that's all right. That's all right, Joe. Listen, y'all talking trash, and it's your first tournament, Joseph. Listen to you. Yes, Danny Pruitt will be. I will be the. You want to come in here right now? We can do that. Hey, listen, this is our show. We can do whatever we want. All right, let's go ahead and do this and get it knocked out. So I will be the official announcer. I don't know what that entails, but I'm going to do it. So, all right. So we're bringing in a familiar face to the table. You want to introduce yourselves? Look at the camera right there. Smile, big.
Smile. I'm not taking the picture anymore.
No, but you can still smile. There, you
That's
probably
all
have a
right.
lot of adoring
Everybody's
fans out there.
You know, yeah.
Listen,
That's how it goes.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Look at that wide shot. That's we're the four largest guys been on the show.
That's right.
Listen, Josh, you got to do something with that wide lens, man. I mean, Dr. Crappie is in the house. So tell us a little bit about the North Georgia Crappie Trail.
Yeah. So myself and Carl decided, earlier, I guess probably in last year or so, that we wanted to do a North Georgia Trail because crappie,
Crappie.
whatever. Anyway,
Crappie.
it's pretty big in the middle south part of the state. North, there are people that crappie fish in the north, but most of all the trails and stuff that are out there are usually central part of the state or maybe a little south. So we want to kind of do something in the north area. So this year we started with four tournaments. We want to stay to the north part of the state. So we did, back in October, I think it was October, we did Alatoona. Had a decent turnout for the first tournament and the first trail together.
Oh, sorry, I'm laughing at the comment. You keep talking. Four big guys and no food. What's up with that?
That's what I'm
What's up with
saying.
that? We ate it all.
They ate it before we got
We
here.
ate it before we got here. Yeah, we were not prepared tonight for this. All right, well, I'm sorry. Keep on.
Anyway, yeah. So we had the first tournament back in October on Alatoona. We took a few months off just because of various other tournaments and things going on. So January 16th, the Lake Lanier tournament's our second stop. Kind of how what Danny said earlier. It's a standard seven big fish weigh in, all fish alive, $100 entry fee. A portion of that goes to big fish as well as the classic. After the fourth tournament, we do have the classic, and you have to qualify for that based on the other tournaments. And I believe we're doing the top 10 or 15 teams from the trails will be classified for the classic. So a little bit is going towards that as well. So Lanier on the 16th, February. I don't have the dates in front of me.
Oh my goodness! You run the thing and don't know the dates.
I got it.
Look at that.
February.
Look at that comment. This
what we
guy
got?
has to be sponsored. Look at that. He's talking about you, man.
Me?
You look at all. You got the ATX hat, the ATX.
I mean,
he owns the
I
company.
sponsor
Jason.
myself. That's right.
Yeah, I want to say that he owns the company.
Hey,
so look at that. Look at that.
It's
How come
easier that way.
How come this is like the third time you've been on and I ain't got one of them shirts?
Second.
Okay, well the next time bring a shirt.
You want a shirt? Okay.
I like
I'll bring
that.
you a shirt.
Listen, but you got two X's.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah,
of course.
I guess you
know,
do.
yeah. Come on. Of course I do.
So Danny done ate all that food. That's right. Can you fish your own tournament? Yes.
I can.
As long as he abides by the rules.
But
absolutely.
I don't fish as long as the other guys that
All
are
right.
fishing it.
No, yeah, he loses a lot of
Danny
time.
needs a
Yeah.
free shirt. Thank you, Blake. I do. Look, I've worn
schedule.
I have
You got
worn
schedule.
this shirt forever. What's the February tournament? Come on now.
Yeah, so February 27th on Lake Hartwell. And then we have Brushy Branch on March 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And then our classic, which the location is not yet announced because we're going to take whichever location has the biggest weight for the winning tournament. Well, that's where the classic will be. So that's on April 17th.
I'm just laughing at comments. You keep
Yes,
going. Don't
you
this
know,
is
well, yeah, that's how it goes.
Listen, you've been here.
So,
You should know better.
So we're doing 4 tournaments and a classic this year. We're obviously looking to, expand that as we
Yes.
go. We really want to do it several years and want to be successful with it. So trying to get more and more people in the area to fish these tournaments.
Where's the next one? January? Josh, we got a tournament that day.
16th?
We
January
do?
16th.
We're on Lanier that
No,
day.
hey.
We're on
So
Lanier the
are we.
same day y'all are.
Yeah.
Where y'all going out of? Little Hawk?
Little Hawk.
No,
Where we go? We're going out of Mary Alice.
Uh,
All right. So listen, okay. Well, I'd like to fish that. Well, before it's over with, we're going to
Oh,
fish
come
one of
fish,
these
come
things.
fish Brushy Branch.
Man, that's a mud hole.
Man, it's fun though. That's
a lot
a
of
good.
fish
is
there,
fun.
though.
Do you
That's
go up Dry
fun.
Creek?
I've never been there.
Do you go up Dry Creek?
I've been to Dry Creek.
Okay, so we actually fished a tournament there this year with Electric Bass Opens. We did pretty good once we got way up Dry Creek. Is it Dry? I guess that's the name of it, Dry Creek.
There is a Dry Creek. Yeah.
We couldn't find the end.
There's
of it.
Mud Creek. Was you?
Yeah.
Mud
As soon
Creek,
as you
too.
go out from the ramp,
Yeah.
you kick to the right.
Oh yeah.
And you just go. You pass some houses and some
Oh,
docks.
that's
What is that?
Cedar,
Big
is that-
Cedar.
yeah, is it
Big Cedar?
yeah, Cedar Creek.
Cedar
Okay,
Creek?
well, I've been telling.
That's
Sorry for all you guys that watched all the reports that I did, or if I did anything. It was not Dry Creek.
You
were
did that
on
on
Cedar Creek.
purpose.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was lying like that. So,
Mhm.
Rick King, any of you fish Rocky Mountain PFA? Absolutely, yes, we do. Man, I wish I had my picture now, Aaron, from the fish I caught. How big was it? 7.5. I took a 7.5 largemouth off of a Texas rig. Big old, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I caught it on. Texas rig, 3/8 tungsten weight with a trickster
Mhm.
Magnum, not the little trick worm, but a Magnum trick worm in black and blue glitter. And
I don't know if I believe you now.
my net man is sitting right there, baby. He can
Yeah.
verify. See, I can verify my lies today. So, but he will tell you that I lost a big one right before that. So anyway, but back on the Crappie. But yes, we do fish Rocky Mountain. And if you got a question, do y'all fish Rocky Mountain?
I live 10 minutes from there.
You fish it a lot?
No,
though?
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so Rick, so no, not mud hole in the river now.
Instead of rivers up.
Banks of the, okay, yeah, I
Mhm.
bet it is.
I live on the Oostanala, and it's huge right now.
Justin Warren, there is some kind of static I am hearing. All right, anybody verify, because Justin set up all these mics and everything. So if he's hearing the static, it's his fault. So Danny tells all them fishing lies
Yep.
about losing the big ones.
Mhm.
Listen, I like the big ones. But Rick King, if you got any specific questions, not from my side, so everybody's good. So
Jacob here.
Jacob here.
I hear it too. We're gonna be quiet for a second. See, how about Crappie? Okay, let's talk about this. How about Crappie on Rocky Mountain? Any?
I've never been there.
How about you? Only bass fishing.
I've
Me
only
too.
bass fish.
Me too.
Bass fishing. So,
Mhm.
well, that's the one question we can't answer. I would imagine that given the amount of bait, Rick, that's in there, if there is any crappie in that lake, they got to be good. How
Yeah,
about you, Aaron? You ever got any crappie on that? Mostly small crappie. Wow.
I've heard a
Where's
lot
this?
of
I don't even
stories
know what
about
this is.
certain people from the area go up there and they're loading up with nice slabs.
Crappie.
Yeah,
Okay, I've never.
I haven't, but
Okay, so we got half the people are hearing static and half the people are not. So those of you that are hearing static, I'd like to know what you're listening on. If it's your phone, I mean, I don't know what it would be. Good on mine. So we got half and half. So right there. So I don't know, guys, what's going on. But if you got static, I apologize. And it might be that we got Kyle on the show. And
That's
he
probably
just-
what it
that
is.
could be. It could be.
You think so?
It probably.
All right. So
That's all right.
Kyle's on the show. But
It's all
anyway,
good.
so that's that. I got one more thing I need to do in the announcements on the phone. It might be. I hear it intermittently. So any guys, well, we apologize if you're hearing it. Some of them like it, some of them don't, and we're just going to keep going. The back two are blurry. Well, listen, that's probably a good thing, and that's done on purpose. You know what I mean? Seriously. So Antioch has 2 to 2.5 pound crappie. There you go, right there.
Jacob
Ricky,
Jones
thank
has
you.
got a question there for
Who?
Kyle for sure.
Who does?
Jacob Jones, is it?
Jacob Jones.
you-
Y'all ever catch any crappie on the new Husky Dooger or Duger bait? Looks like Dooger. What is that now?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
You mean ATX don't make it?
Nope. Sure
Oh.
don't. We
What
don't make
is
that one.
okay? So before I get this next one, what in the world's a Husky Dooger? Now listen, we might be going down a rabbit hole because last time I asked what something was, it got enough to the point where my wife was not happy with me later on that. We ain't going back down that right there. So all I can say is I spent the last couple of weeks figuring out that there's some slang words that have been changed by kids these days that mean a lot of adult things that this old boy didn't know. And it's a top secret bait.
Oh, okay. That
Well,
explains it.
listen, how if it's top secret, how are we gonna know about it? I lost a slab Saturday. Ask Josh about it.
I didn't. I caught all mine.
You caught all yours, Nathan's eyeballs. All right, so let me go ahead and announce this last one so we can get talking to telling lies and everything.
Well,
No, Chris Taylor. No, we're not going down that path again today. That's that. You see that, Chris Taylor? You see that word he's talking about at the end of that?
Yeah,
Apparently, that's not food.
it's not
No, it's not food. I'll tell you off camera.
okay.
Because if we spent a whole 30 minutes of that, we do not want to go back down there. Cody, you were lying. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I know who Jacob Jones is now. So, my bad, buddy. I should have known about it. I figured the pros would know, but he don't know. Listen, Jacob's a young kid. He's just messing with you guys. So, all right, let's get. I got one last announcement about a tournament. Mr. Josh Griffith, who is a friend of the show, asked us to talk about this and share this. Southern Outcast John Boat Anglers. Here's their schedule for the upcoming year. I'm going to read it real quick. I do not know if their club is full, so you'll have to ask them, contact them. But here is their tournament trail for 2021. January 23rd, Varner. February 13th, Sandy Creek. March 6th, Cedar Creek. 2020 Classic for qualifying 2020 members. March 27th is Hard Labor Creek Reservoir. April 17th is Bear Creek. May 8th, Sandy Creek. May 29th, any of the guys that qualified for the TEC will be fishing that. June 19th is Varner. July 10th, Cedar Creek. July 31st, Hickory Log Creek Reservoir. That's okay, buddy. If it vibrates, it ain't no big deal. And August 21st, Bear Creek. So that is the Southern Outcast John Boat Angler schedule for 2021. And Josh didn't really tell me, but I guess if they're not full, try to hit Josh Griffith on Facebook. And if not, you can hit Southern Outcast John Boat Anglers, I think, directly on Facebook, which might actually be the better way. He might not want all you people calling him or friend requesting him. But that's their schedule, and that's a pretty good schedule for a John Boat Club here in the Central and North Georgia area. A lot of good lakes, a lot of good opportunities to especially that Hickory Log or Hard Labor. It's not Hard Labor, not Hickory Log, HLCR, so Hard Labor. So that's a good one. So anyway, all right, now we are about 21 minutes in, and let's go ahead and do this so that once we get talking in line, we will we won't have to stop. So we're going to go ahead and do the Waters Heating and Air question of the week. And you know what, Mason, as much as I love you, this is the one time we moved down here to this studio, and I didn't bring the thing with his numbers on it. Listen to that. One of my buddies there, he's got a heating and air company. Hey, somebody give me his number real quick. You ought to know it. I've been giving it for 5 shows now. Nobody knows the number. Mason, text me that daggum phone number. I know you're watching the show. I'm sorry, dude. There's a lot going on tonight. But I will tell you this. While I'm waiting on his phone number, Waters Heating and Air, he's at there you go. Look at him. He's watching. 770-773-0073. Not only is he a friend of the show and part of the Fish North Georgia community, he's one of the most honest guys I know. And feel the love. Listen, Mason, I'm going to start telling more stories about where you and I have been in the past, and we'll show the love right there. So he is an absolutely great guy, knows what he is doing, and I always bug him. I'll text him, dude, what's wrong with my air conditioner? He helps me out, but he deals with Ream products, but he can service anything and everything. And, Ball Ground, Cherokee County, Dawson County, Forsyth, you name it. I know the guy goes to Alabama and does stuff every once in a while. If he can fix it, he will. He is one of the best that I know of. So that's Waters Heating and Air, 770-773-0073. All right, so here's the question of the week. All right, now, heck, take me. They're talking amongst themselves. All right, so I thought you were saying I was professional. I'm definitely not professional. So, all right, so Timmy, you came up with this question.
Yes, sir.
All right, so listen. So, guys, Jackson McWhorter, hey, Junior, can I get a shout out?
That's
We're
my
gonna
son.
stop right there. Is that your daddy?
That's my 8-year-old. That's my
Well, let's go.
yeah. Well, I told them, I said, you're so actually going to do this with Carl. And I said, yeah. And they said, well, you better give me a shout out. So I know that he should be in the bed, right?
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. He's a character. So him, and I'm certain that my 14-year-old who has fished with us quite a bit. Got a great story about that. Carl talked him in one time into eating a minnow. And,
excellent.
Well, he spit it out. He choked on it, but it was the funniest video I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
So funny. Yeah.
That's what we need to do in here again.
No, it's good. Yeah, it was great. But my wife and them's watching. My wife, Christy.
Well,
love it on JR.
absolutely to the McWhorter family. We appreciate you spending your good time watching 4 fat guys sit here and talk about who knows what, and we'll make sure we keep it.
You know what? It said that earlier. It said that guy's got to be sponsored. I thought it was talking about me, because thinking this guy's got to be sponsored by Little Debbie or something. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
you really don't want to know. I mean, if I take blood, it just says gravy. Like I can't get nothing in the needle. But anyway.
Yep. Jax, go to bed.
Jackson, go to bed. But thank you, son, for watching this. We appreciate you. Maybe one day you grow up, catch a bunch of fish, and we will have you on the show yourself. So that's awesome right there. So anyway, here if the answer's wrong, it's on this guy right here, Timmy, because he pulled up. Listen, He pulled it up. I'm going to read it. I can't verify this, but you stick them little Debbies in the fridge, you'll see what true love is.
I'm doing it. That's
Listen,
done. Right
it
there.
is. Well, Blake knows. He comes up here and he catches me eating all the time too. So, all right, Blake, shut up. All right, have you ever seen Blake? You ever watch this?
Mm-mm.
You never watched this show?
Oh,
before?
I've watched it before, but I don't know who Blake.
You know that redneck with the mullet that comes on here?
That's him.
That's Blake.
Oh yeah.
He said, yeah. Oh yeah.
I seen him.
I seen him. I like Blake. He's my buddy. But yeah, he is telling you nothing better than a little Debbie.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. Oh, well, in certain instances, we'll go with that. So, all right, let's get to this question. So again, guys, if the answer ain't right, it's on Timmy NOE. Did I say that right?
You said it
again?
right.
Listen, I am getting better as we go. All right, so for all you Google geeks, here we go. All right, here it comes. The prize tonight. Let me give you the prize first. Okay. Now, in August, what's the date?
August 27th through the 29th.
27th through the 29th. NOE Outdoors will be having their
Hunting and Fishing Expo.
where?
Cartersville at the Clarence Brown Conference Center.
Okay. And so this is guys, this is an excellent show. A lot of different things. We're going to talk about a little bit more in there. But here's the prize for tonight. First one answer this correctly. You get two things. First of all, you're going to get a free pass to the show.
Yep.
And the second of all, you're going to get a hat when you get there. So that is something very neat to have. Will it be a NOE Outdoors hat like you got on?
Yeah, it'll be a NOE Outdoors hat similar
Look
to
at that.
this.
There you go.
We got some new styles coming. So.
That's an awesome looking hat. Now so you got to answer this question correctly, and then we will figure it out. We'll do the logistics, but you will get into the show free. We plan on being there. You know,
that person and a friend. We get two people in.
Two people in there. There you go. Look, 2 free passes to this show. Josh, which camera am I looking into, by the way? The big one. What's up, guys? How you doing? Listen, I mean, I'm just trying my best to hide this ugly as long as I can. I'm looking right there now. So 2 free passes and a hat. Sound good?
2 hats.
Two hats
people coming
now.
in.
Good.
Listen, if we sit here long enough, you'll get a free
That's
booth.
it. I'm done. No, that's all we're getting.
Okay, that's all you get, Dan. You get some new glasses before the show. No, dude, look at this. Look at this. I mean, you just can't see it. What? Oh, you don't like it? Yeah, it is. And y'all can blame Aaron Cole because the real story behind the glasses was that this real ugly guy named Aaron Cole come in the store one day and he was just belligerent and he took a swipe at me or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just playing with Aaron. I love him. He's one of my buddies, but he likes to tell everybody that he is the cause for my glasses. The real cause is my wife. If we're gonna be honest. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's get to the question. We've been doing this. People don't forget who the sponsor is. Waters Heating and Air. Okay, Waters Heating and Air. So give Mason a call. Tell him that Fish North Georgia sent you, and we'll go with that. So here's the question: Lake Allatoona, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3-part question. I need the name of the angler. I need the weight, and I need the date. Let me make sure that date's correct. You double check on that Google there real quick, buddy. All right, so what is the record striped bass caught out of Lake Allatoona? What is the record size striped bass caught out of Lake Allatoona? I need the angler, I need the weight, and I need the date. So while you guys are Googling that, Nathan, you can't win because you win every. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to start having a prize. The first person that beats Nathan.
There you go.
Blake Buchanan, date 1106. Nope. You're wrong. No, Blake. That is absolutely incorrect because that guy named Blake Buchanan does not exist. He did not do that. Whoever wins is taking me. I have no idea. Well, that's what a good show about, a hard question. So I hope this is correct. Actually, this is a very good question because normally Nathan's done answered it. I know his fingers and his brain are burning right now. And come on, guys, let's go. Let's see. 42 pounds, February 15th, 2002. That is absolutely correct. So, pork taco for the win. All right. That gum, Matt. Way to go. Who said 1902?
Jacob.
73
buddy.
Well,
That's a big old fish.
That is an absolutely monster fish. And I really want to know what Lake Allatoona he caught it out of in 1902. So, what year was Lake Allatoona built? 60s?
Hey, that's the next question.
That is the next question. Oh, we can't tell them that. So, Look at 42 pounds live side big Gary Sosby. Okay, that's still well. Listen, we're gonna give the prize to Matt Melton. He actually was let's see, that ain't an easy question again. James, I'm sorry, man. We got to make it hard. So whoever Matt wants to take, he will get the hats and the free passes. We will set that up. So we appreciate NOE Outdoors for doing that. We appreciate Timmy NOE for coming up with the and as always, we appreciate you guys for playing. Look at it. Woo, one finally. Nathan, where you at, buddy? You just taking it? Oh, he's at the basketball game, so there's probably something going on. All right, guys. So listen, we got a lot that we can talk about. So we got, a million things we can go with. We can start. Actually, where you guys want to start? The show's yours now.
Well, we can talk about the tournaments we got coming up. Well, they're in March. Our bass tournaments start
right
on Alatoona.
I tell you what, won't you let's do this. Let's set up the foundation for all this and talk a little bit about NOE Outdoors and what you're doing as far. And we don't have to talk about the show just yet.
Yeah.
But it's talking about as far as the bass tournaments and things that you're involved in.
Well, we host bass tournaments, crappie tournaments, striper tournaments. That's really about the only tournaments we do.
Well, that's a lot though. But
yeah,
that's
last year we did 41 tournaments.
Yeah, so 41 tournament, like 41 tournaments covering which lakes?
Alatoona.
So every one of these tournaments on Alatoona.
Well, yeah. So far,
other than the crappie trail that you're involved in, too.
Exactly. Yeah,
and that's different. So the striper and the bass tournaments are on Alatoona.
Yeah, as of now.
Okay. Yeah. So I imagine we're getting to talk Alatoona a lot too. So that's a good thing to talk about. Yeah.
We can talk about it. I'm not a great fisherman.
So that's all right. We got a lot of guys on here that do like to fish Alatoona.
Yeah.
Do you participate in these tournaments?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So all of you?
He doesn't win nothing, but
that's okay.
Even now.
That's why I said participate. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm a participant.
I donate.
I donate.
Yeah.
I donate.
I donate
Fishermen as well.
I donate in it.
Okay. So now these tournaments. Now is this a club or just trail, or can anybody fish into these tournaments?
Anybody can fish in them. It's a team tournament,
right?
Some single fishermen are in it, but
I'm sorry, they're laughing at me.
I got you.
Yeah.
But anybody can fish in it. It's not really a club or anything. It's open to anyone.
Okay. And what do they cost?
The bass tournaments that starts the first Thursday in March.
Okay.
That's when that will start. It'd be 5:30 to 9:30. And that would be $30 entry fee.
Okay.
$10 big fish and $10 your first time that goes towards the classic.
So, and you run kind of the same thing in the striper and the crappie. All of them kind of similar.
Well, the crappie tournament
is one we talked about.
Yeah, that's the one we do with Kyle.
Okay, so that's a little different.
Now it's a little different.
Okay, so how about the stripers?
The striper, we're still working on the striper stuff.
Yeah.
This year coming up, it'd be NOE Outdoor striper tournaments.
Okay.
So it used to be that, and we kind of went to the striper club, and I feel like people fell away when they went to the club.
Right.
So we're gonna go back to the just NOE Outdoor striper tournaments, and that is just a pay all. Everything's 100% payback right then.
Gotcha.
So no memberships, nothing like that.
And what
as of now,
what made you want to start something like that?
Well, there really wasn't any striper tournament. I was really a striper. I've always been a bass guy.
Right.
I love bass fishing, but I met a guy at the ramp. His name's Chris Hughes with Orion Fishing Charters. That guy, he just talked me into it. He said, "Go with me."
Right.
I was like, "Man, I'm not into that." And then I went with him, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I pretty much switched over for a few years to stripers only. And but I missed my bass fishing,
right?
So I got back into that, but nobody had tournaments. There was a guy that hosted a tournament. It was a great tournament. He kind of just didn't want to do it anymore,
right?
And so I just kind of went from there. I actually bought his boards from him, redone them, and because that's on the striper tournament, we do it by the length.
Right.
So that's how we do those.
Okay, so it's not a weight thing.
It's not a weight. No, it's a catch, photo, release. You put it on the board. We got boards that are 45 inches, and I give them to. It's my board. So
okay, all right.
You sign up. You're at the ramp. You get a board. You go and you give it back to me.
Okay.
So all the boards were identical.
All right.
And and I was wondering, nobody had a tournament for stripers, so I thought it was a good thing to have, and we had a good time with it.
What is the longest striper you've had so far measured?
And they can look at this online, but I would say probably during a tournament.
Yeah, during a tournament.
Probably 30, 33 around there, probably.
Guesstimate on the weight. something like that, fish that big.
Oh
Big.
god. Yeah, big.
Big.
Yeah.
So it's funny. Some of these comments, they get into conversations with
Yeah, I
themselves
see 'em.
sometimes. It's hard to keep up with. All right. So do y'all know Eric G?
Oh yeah, we know Eric.
All right, who is Eric G? Explain to everybody who Eric G is.
Eric's a long time. Eric's a longtime friend, so he's
Long
been
time?
he's been
Long
around for a
time.
long time.
Does he fish?
So
He does fish
he
tournaments. with me.
tries.
Oh, he's
Nah, I'm
with
just
you.
messing with
Yeah.
you, Eric.
He's your partner?
He's one of my fishing partners.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm a legend.
he's a legend. Yeah, getting hung
the-
up.
well,
Getting hung
the
up in
legend's
trees.
up a little further. Stephen Bardet. He's
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Stephen.
really?
Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
Great
Stephen
fisherman.
Bardet.
Yeah,
Great
he
guy.
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first of all, don't let us forget Stephen Bardet.
Yeah,
But we're going to deal with Mr. Eric G for a second.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
So let's
guy.
talk about Eric G. What makes him a legend?
His own mind.
I mean, hey, listen, is he a good-looking guy? I mean, seriously, is he a good-looking guy? When boats full of girls go by, do they stop and take a
No.
double take at him?
No,
No.
I mean he looks like Adam Sandler.
Oh, really?
Just a goofy Adam Sandler though.
Listen, a goofy Adam Sandler. Is there anything?
Oh, man.
Is there anything other than a goofy Adam Sandler?
He said, "Yeah, that sums
Yeah,
it
that's
up."
something. All right, well, there you go. All right, Eric G.
Yeah, we got a funny story about Eric. He was for some reason he wanted to fish. We was on the boats and he got off the bank
Oh my.
and threw his rod, threw his line out and
We're
at the
coming in to
boat
weigh
dock.
in.
At the boat dock.
At
Yeah,
the
we're coming
rank,
in.
yeah.
Okay.
And
He got hung on the dock.
yeah, got
Yeah.
hung on the dock. Yeah, that's what happened.
So if you think about this-
you are a legend.
He's on. He's on. Oh, you hadn't heard the best of it. He's
Okay.
on the bank over here, and he threw and got. I think he got hung on the dock, and in the dock where you come in to. Anyway, I pulled in my boat, and I saw. And cars always play jokes on me, man. It's all. I don't. I mean, always. I'm scared of everything, and I'm. Anyway, and all of a sudden, I saw something flying across from the bank where he was. He walked over here to the dock, and I didn't know what he was doing. And this something comes flying across the water, and I thought it looked like it might be a snake or something. I'm scared of snakes. I thought crawling out something. What it was, he got his rod just hung, and he laid his rod and reel down on the bank, and it got caught in my prop and come flying towards my boat across the top of the water.
And I think it was a brand new rod
He
and reel.
just
wasn't
said,
it?
"I just got that rod and reel too."
Yeah.
He didn't get it back.
So
No, it's
so-
gone.
So your boat ate up his rod. and
It
reel.
come
Yeah.
flying across the water, man, and it scared me to death. It was dark, and I just seen something coming across the top of the water really fast, And
So what did you do?
I screamed.
now, is it possible to recreate that scream?
No.
Get a
No.
snake. in
Was
there,
it
we
was it
could.
really high pitched?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you had a little girl scream.
I
We all
get
do.
it.
We all do.
Well,
It's
I'm scared of
okay.
everything. I really am scared of my own shadow.
And that's all right.
Yeah.
That's okay. So
Thank you.
So there you go. So Eric G, you are now legendary status. I've never heard of anybody else who had their rod and reel eat up by a prop. That's a first for me.
It was crazy.
Okay, so there you go. All right, let's get back up that Stephen Bardet.
Yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit about that because you said some good words about that gentleman.
Oh, I just like Steven. Steven's
I do
always
too.
been there for me. I call him up. He don't tell me a lot. He tells me enough.
There
But
you
he's
go.
he's a good guy.
Well, see,
Yeah.
what I
Great
like,
fisherman.
great fisherman.
Mhm.
What I like is when we see new people,
Yeah.
in the comments, and I know haven't watched, and I realize they're here because they know the people on there, but we kind of get to know certain people by, what people say about them and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So if they ever pop back up, if I ever see Eric G again, I'll always know that
He's a legend.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. So that's
legendary.
awesome. So okay, so we do the striper tournaments
Mm-hmm.
with ATX Lure Company. We're doing the crappie tournaments, and you do the bass tournaments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now this question's for you.
All right.
Do you participate in all of those?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I fish with my son.
All right, and of the three, which one do you like the best?
Of the three, I don't. No, let me back up. I'm sorry. I don't participate in all the different tournaments. I have fished a striper tournament before.
Mhm.
Caught a catfish.
No, my wife did.
Oh, okay, that's right. She did.
She thought she caught Moby Dick, man, and she was so excited, reeling this fish up, and it was a big old catfish, and I was so upset. She didn't care what it was; it was huge. But I love the bass tournaments.
Okay,
I
okay.
fish all of those with my boy.
Let me answer this question. Trading 100. How is the dugout tackle? Is it worth the drive from Middle Tennessee? You know what? I support all local shops.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you yes.
I love the dugout.
Yeah. I know we sell stuff like that, but I always talk highly of the dugout. And I would tell you, yes, it is worth the drive. Exactly what Chris Nation said. Depends on what you're looking
That's
for.
right.
All right. So it's good to see Chum back on the show. Hey, did you hear the comment there, Chumley? Hey, listen, yeah, we appreciate when we get our celebrity guests back on the show. So Chumley came in. It cost a pretty penny to get his butt back here, but it was worth every single dime. But I would say this: I cannot tell you a negative thing about the dugout, about the guys that work at the dugout, and I would say yes, especially if you're in the kayak fishing right now. Dugout, he's a Hobie. I think he's a Hobie.
Yes.
Hobie, Hobie kayaks definitely can set you up. And I don't know how many times I got to say nice things about Jamie Coes and them down at the dugout, and that jerk still ain't gave me a new rod. I've been asking for a good rod from them. Just give me a rod. This has been an ongoing thing for a year now, and I just can't get a rod out of them. But again, no, seriously, if I were driving from Middle Tennessee, I would say yes, absolutely. The dugout is a place. And they actually have a pond that you can take the kayaks out in and try them out. Am I correct on that? Don't that sound right? All you
Yeah,
guys
they do.
that
They
know
have a
that?
pond you try it out.
So yeah, but hey, listen, if you want our address, I'll give you our address too, Trade. You can come down. I'll give you a Fish North Georgia hat. If you make the trip and just swing off of the interstate long enough, I'll give you a hat. Come in our store. So I'll send you the address later on if you're interested. But that's that. So okay. So anyway, so bass fishing is the best for you. That's your favorite.
I enjoyed it more. Yeah.
You enjoy it more. How about you?
I bass fish.
You're a bass fisherman guy.
Yeah, I try to striver fish, but just sitting around, it ain't for me. I got to be active the whole time.
Okay, so here's where it gets funny right here. Or not funny. We're gonna see what I can get out of you. So some of these guys are watching. They fish out of tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll start with you on this one. All right, let's just see what kind of information you're willing to give up right here.
Nothing.
Now, come on, let's see what
Nah.
you're willing to give up. You're going out tomorrow on Lake Allatoona with a guy that has never. No, Justin Brooks, it's not the Dead Sea, son. There's fish in this thing. You're going out tomorrow with a guy and you're going to teach him how to fish Lake Allatoona, some simple steps to put him on fish.
I think we need those guys to teach us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, I'm going to tell you what my mama said. Everybody's got something to offer. Come on now. What are you going to give up?
Wintertime is hard for me. I struggle.
You struggle.
I don't know why I struggle. I just struggle. Biggest
Okay,
thing,
then what do you got to get better at for wintertime fishing on Allatoona?
Fishing.
fishing.
Fishing in general.
You got to learn to catch them.
Listen.
What'd you get your last one on?
Last one I caught was a jerk bait.
There you go.
Okay, what kind of jerk bait? What brand, what color, what kind of line, what rod you using? Listen,
It was probably.
I
Well,
give
I
it
know.
up, boys. I'm one of these. I give it up.
I got it out of my Monster Bass box.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So I really don't remember which one it was.
I'm one of those guys. Listen, I ain't gonna make a living on fishing tournaments and stuff.
No.
No.
So when I look up, I tell everybody what I catch them on. But
But
I get it. So, but is that something you struggle with in wintertime fishing?
I struggle with wintertime fishing.
Okay, so what is the biggest difference with you? This is something for somebody that might be out there watching. Okay, so I guess your strength is summertime. Would you say spring, summer?
Spring, summer, fall.
Okay, so spring, summer, fall. So in the warmer months, what is it about wintertime? And I'd appreciate your honesty on this that makes you struggle. What is it about it?
I fish shallow.
Okay,
Like,
all right, yeah.
I mean, it's just I fish shallow.
You fish
and,
shallow.
You know, going to deeper water. You know, I fish drop shots and Ned rigs and stuff, but I struggle fishing shallow or deep.
Or fishing deep. Okay.
So that's my biggest problem.
I tell you what, a legend, Bill Payne told me, 1/8 ounce nighthead, 3-inch Kitech, 10-pound fluoro, 60 foot of water, slow back to the boat.
Eric screenshot that for me.
Listen, you know what? That's actually honest. If you go back,
Yeah,
he's actually very right. If you go back and
Yeah.
watch some of our podcasts with Bill Payne, that is jighead. Yeah. Okay. Jighead. So that is exactly what he did. He did a mini cast with us. If you go back after this show, of course, on who is texting me? Oh, is that you? Okay.
No, it
good.
wasn't me.
Am I good? Is that me? My wife might be wanting to know where I'm at. So anyway, baby, I'm right here on the show. It's good with a crank. Timmy is good with a crankbait. Don't let him fool you. Are you
Dang,
sandbagging?
No,
Are you-
It's sandbagging.
Hold a second. All right, yeah, we got him. We got him right here. Are you sandbagging on the Fish North Georgia show?
I'm
Yes.
a fan of a crank.
Okay.
I haven't.
You like rock crawlers?
I found new confident baits that I got confident in,
Okay.
and I haven't been throwing a crankbait like I should.
But you like crankbaits. You know,
I
he
love
said
a
up here, he's
crankbait. I
like,
see I throw 'em.
He said, like, I don't want to tell nothing right
I
now.
know,
Listen,
yeah.
Listen at him. That's okay. Part of my job is to see what I can get out of you.
Man,
I
take
tell
you as
most people
far-
what I catch them
Me
on.
too.
I just
I
tell
do
them.
too. I mean, I have my confidence in a crankbait, but I haven't been throwing it like I should.
Okay, I tell you what, there you go. You want a Hobie? No doubt it's worth the trip. Absolutely. So, Bill Payne is actually, man, he is a legend.
He's a great guy.
Yeah,
too,
he
man.
really is.
He is, and he's got a heck of a story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His story. I mean, he had me in tears on a podcast like that. Not many people can do that. So
No, he's a great guy.
he's just a sweet guy,
He is, man.
and
He's a real deal.
And I love his saying: if you're fishing a shaky head and you're slow, you're going too fast.
That's right.
Just drag that shaky. Drag that shaky head slow. So, but he is an absolute good guy. I will say they're very open and always tell what they catch on at the tournaments. That's good.
It's because we usually don't catch anything.
Yeah, it's
very
easy.
easy to say.
Nobody wants to hear what we call
I
about
do
it.
this.
So
Let's go to you
Yeah.
there, big guy. All right, so Alatuna right now. What you throwing? What you throwing it at?
I'll be honest with you. My confident that if I know I need to go catch fish, they may not be quality, but I can catch. I can catch fish.
Right.
I'm gonna fish a shaky head, man. I'm gonna fish a shaky head with a Zoom finesse worm.
You like Zoom?
I do. Well, I mean, that's what I fish. I like a color. I got my Altoona color.
Yeah, Alatuna color.
I got
What's that
two.
color?
I'll tell you, I used to fish icicle.
Really?
Oh man, I never. My father-in-law showed me this worm, and I said, "There ain't no in the world. There ain't nothing gonna eat that worm." And I did. I mean, I went out, and I mean, you can just catch them one after the other. So I found a new color Zoom has, new to me color. It's called Blue Pearl Silver Glitter
There you
finesse
go.
worm.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's my go-to if I want to catch numbers.
On shaky head.
Yes, sir.
All right. So on your shaky head setup, what you throwing it on?
I'm throwing it on 8 pound.
Mm-hmm.
On just a medium 7 or 6'11" spinning rod.
Okay, so we braid the fluoro or fluoro all the way.
I'm all the way.
And why is that?
I fish braid on my drop shot and stuff like that,
Right.
but I just go straight fluoro. I don't like the leader thing of it on my shaky head for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a mental thing, I think, more than anything for me.
Right.
Just
But you're okay with it on your drop shot, stuff like that.
yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. My jig rod,
Right. Yeah.
same way.
So on your jig rod, you're braided fluoro.
Yeah,
But on the shaky head, you're straight fluoro all the
I
way.
am. It's
And
crazy.
you don't have really any idea. Just no
I
real
ain't got no.
reason
I just
behind
know
it,
I'm comfortable with that. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
I guess there's more of my confidence is there because I just that I don't. And I know it sounds stupid. And,
No, ain't nothing stupid here, buddy.
but the braid to a leader, floral leader on
Uh-huh.
my shaky head just feels funny to me. I mean, I don't know. I can't explain it.
What is Rob Aaron's magic little JJ's? Does anybody know what a magic little JJ is?
I don't know what a little JJ is. There's magic's a
All
color.
right, so Justin Brooks, tell us a little bit more about that magic JJ right there.
Interesting.
I'm interested. See, that's the thing about some of these guys who put comments in there, and I'm like, you'll learn something if you pay attention to the comments
That's
too.
the truth.
It ain't always the guest; it's sometimes the comments.
Robo
worm. That's
Yeah.
the color.
Yeah. Aaron's magic. Yeah.
Oh, Aaron's magic
I
is
don't-
the color.
I guess
Okay.
the little JJ's might be part of it too.
That's it. That's JJ said. That's that garlic stuff.
Yeah.
Ask old Tim White about how that stuff smells when it
Oh.
spills on your boat.
Mm.
Oh boy, he was mad right in the middle of the term, and I didn't do it. He did it himself, but boy, he was madder,
That stuff's
madder than a mashed cat for a while. He was, yes, it did. Now I got it. Now listen, Kurt, I'm old, and sometimes people put them big long sentences in. What's going on, Danny and NOE Outdoors, Walton Doyle? We just sit here
Going on,
telling lies.
Walton?
We're telling lies. We're telling lies. Or at least Timmy is, because he won't tell us.
Yeah, he won't tell us nothing.
I'm like a little vault, man.
Yeah,
Gotta
he's
keep
a
it
ball.
in.
He knows it all. He said money is on the line here, but Junior come back strong right here. I call you Junior or
You
JR.
can call me whatever you want to.
Well, JR.
Look at Jax. He's still up.
Look, that's my boy still up. Big guy don't use braid because he birds nest.
Facts.
He's 8.
He's
He don't even know, man. Get to bed, boy.
Wow, man, your kid's calling you out.
He just did right there.
Seriously, mine
Where's
does
Miles
that.
at?
You know
He
what
ain't
happened
say
right
nothing?
here, though?
What's that?
His mama put him up saying that. I know. My wife is a
savage.
character. She put him up to that.
You think so?
I promise you.
Is he a mama's boy? Does he listen to his mama really good though?
No, ain't neither one of them listen to mama at all.
But just tonight,
as
it's on.
mama, oh yeah, no. If mama told them to do something like that to aggravate me, you can bet they're going to do it.
Okay, Jackson, listen, before you go to bed, I want to hear something else about how he fishes. Everybody. I really want to know the secrets, okay? All right, so all right, JR, that's good. But I'm serious, did people call you JR or Junior?
Jr. I was a junior growing up all my life because I am a junior, and
So I'm right either way.
I don't really care. My family calls me junior, but all my friends, since I've become older, call me JR. I've been JR since high school.
So you like JR?
No, I mean, not really. I don't
Whatever
really.
the legend's going to be, we need. Is it going to be the legend of JR or legend of Junior?
Oh no, it'd be JR. For sure.
All right,
you
Legend
can't
of
say
JR.
legend and junior in the same sentence.
Jackson McWhorter. How do you know?
How'd I know
Well,
what?
this just might turn in. We're going to quit talking fishing. Let's talk about your family right here. Your son's calling you out right
I'm
now.
telling you.
I mean, he's straight up right there. 8 years old.
Oh yeah, Jax is something. I gotta be honest with you. You don't understand my kids are so witty,
Uh-huh.
and they got it from their mother because that's not me at all. But I mean,
I
quick.
understand.
Look, he loves Texas and Alabama rigs.
That is true.
That's true. That's what he
I
thought.
do.
I mean,
I do.
let's talk about it.
We're starting a tournament. What's your first thing you're throwing?
Oh, Alabama rig.
You
I
throw an
know.
A rig.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're the Tim Wyatt of the Big Lake,
Now I love the Picasso finesse rigs.
right?
I love throwing those. I do.
And why is that?
I just like them. I love
What's up, Larry?
I guess we're being really honest here.
Right.
Are we? Okay. Well,
Well, we're all everybody but
it's
Timmy.
everybody but Timmy.
Yeah.
We didn't
No,
got you
yeah, I was
yet.
gonna say you ain't
We
got to me yet.
We'll judge you in a
So-
second.
So I like the Picasso because the heads look so cool.
They do look cool.
So,
Those got nice
listen.
stuff.
So there's a saying in the fishing bait industry
Yeah.
that there's baits that catch fish and
They
baits that catch
They
anglers.
catch me, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I understand that.
Yeah.
Listen, there's some stuff like that. I've been guilty of that. Jackson,
What is Timmy?
to? Hey, that's right, Jackson. Come on, buddy, let it out right now. So anyway,
I think before everybody want to know what they throw, they should go look at the standings on the tournaments
Oh,
and see
okay.
where they fall
Yeah,
first.
that's
So-
It's
Benefit. I didn't get to fish all the tournaments.
Oh, okay.
oh,
whatever.
is that what it is? Stephen Guthrie fishing, quarter ounce, 6 cent swim jig. With, what
what
with
the
it?
hell was that?
Oh, wait a second. Mom gets mad because they cost $30 to get some in the trees. Well,
My wife's
listen,
behind this. I'm
is
telling
that what
you.
it is? Either he's the most honest kid in the world, or your wife has really got it in for you tonight. Picasso rigs
Yeah.
catch both.
That's right,
Fishermen-
Stephen. They really do.
They do. I got somebody
do. I
texting me
love
again today. Tatum. Oh, that's my daughter. I don't know if she's watching or not. I don't even know where to go with that, dude. What do you want? You want to talk about your family finances right now? How much money do you spend annually on
Oh
fishing
man,
stuff?
please new topic. Move on.
Okay.
My wife's she knows, man. It's bad. I just way too much.
Way too much.
Yeah, it's got so bad that she had to actually take the finances over very
I understand. I got that. If I'm going down to tomorrow, I'm throwing top water all day long. Well, it's kind of cold, ain't it? What about you, Carl?
I will tell you everything I do, but I won't tell you what people have told me. There are certain people that tell me things, and some things help me catch fish. They're not my things.
right.
But I'll tell you what I catch fish with,
There you go.
and that is my number one thing by far is a fluke, weightless fluke. That's my number one thing. A jig,
Right.
and I always stick to the basic colors: watermelon,
Right.
green pumpkin. I stick to basic colors. Let's see what else. I really don't throw a whole lot. Oh, top water. Now I
Okay.
love buzz bait. I love
Right
buzz
now.
bait. No, not right now. No, not right now. I'm like Timmy. I really don't do really well in the winter. So
Gotcha. A lot of people struggle. It is a difference.
yeah, I know a lot of people are catching fish. I don't get out there. I've been busy with a lot of things, so I haven't been out there a whole lot.
A whole lot like going
Yeah.
on like that. So,
yeah.
all right. So, I always try. Everybody has this opinion of Altoona as being the Dead Sea. So I always. Okay. So who is Eddie McWhorter? Is your
Oh,
entire family? You got cousins?
Okay,
and
all
all?
right, no, that's my son. That's my 14-year-old son.
Okay. So this is just,
I don't want to talk about that, please.
Listen, we're just going to turn this in. This is no longer the show at Fish, North Georgia. This is the McWhorter Hour.
The McWhorter.
The McWhorter Hour. All right. Sponsored by NOE Outdoors. There you go. So
Yeah, I'll
this
give
is
you
this
that.
is
This,
all right.
okay.
All right. So listen,
This is bad, man.
tell them how I lost my personal best, Dad.
That's all caps too, and
It's all
That is,
caps.
he's yelling it.
So was you the net man on that?
it's really complicated.
It don't sound like it's complicated.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
We were fishing a month or two ago, Lake Oconee,
Right.
Mm.
in a little
Mhm.
tournament, Carl and Timmy and everybody.
Uh-huh.
And man, but we went in this one little cove. I never fished there in my life, and man, they were busting top water crazy. I've never marked that many fish ever the bait and the fish. It was ridiculous. So I said, man, hurry up. We're going to start. I said, I put a whopper plopper on for him. And I forgot something off that I had one of those quick snap clips on there.
Right.
And I threw a whopper plopper on, and he started throwing this thing, and he hung into a good one. It was he got it to the boat.
Well, hold on a second. How good is good?
It was every bit of, I believe it was 5+. It was a big bass. Big bass. For us, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we fish Altoona, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I know.
So got it to the boat, and you know what? He was so cool. He was, because usually he's just trying to hurry up and reel it in. You know what I mean? He let the fish, gave it drag, just worked the fish beautifully. Got in this wonder, man. I said, stay calm. And I was the one that was, like this. And so he got it right to the boat. I looked at that fish eye to eye, buddy. I had the net in the water. It decided it's going to dive down again. It took off again. He got it back to the boat. I had the net going under him, and that fish looked at me the moment that whopper plopper came off of the clip and swam away.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even want to look at Miles. His name's Eddie McCord, but he goes by Miles.
Gotcha.
I was down in the water, and as I watched that fish basically shake its tail at us and took off, I eased up and looked at him, and he said, "It's okay." He wanted to kill me. I know he wanted to bounce me over off the other side, but that's what happened. It was 100% my fault. I didn't snap the clip back when I put the whopper plopper on.
Oh, good Lord.
I didn't.
Are you serious?
I promise. I saw it slip off of it. I mean, he was right there.
How do you listen? That might be that's something that boy can't never get back.
No, I know. I
ruined it's all because you didn't snap the clip.
I know. It's all my fault.
Wow.
I tell you, it's crazy
how often do you not snap the clip? Are you pretty good?
That's the first time ever. I don't use them no more.
You don't use them. So listen. Sounds like he owes you $14.
Hey, that's right there.
I like that.
That's the truth. Hey, we've always had crazy stories like that. Carl and I's been fishing together forever.
Well, that's
for a long time.
Amateur.
Let's hear him.
Well, I mean, this is
Amateur.
I'm gonna have a show with just you and your boys on. I mean,
you have to bring my wife if you want a full effect. That joke, she's behind every bit of this.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
So let me tell you, me and Carl
again, Nathan, that's right. The whopper plop. I can't stand a whopper.
Yeah,
plop.
I'm not.
That
a
is
fan
the
of
worst bait ever invented to me.
Well, Miles got put another one on, hooked up on another fish, and it was a daggum hybrid. He got at the boat. I thought, thank you, Lord. He's redeemed himself as a good fish. He got at the boat as a daggum.
Wait, hold on a second. What do you mean he redeemed himself? You did it.
Yeah, you lost it, JR.
What
he redeemed? I thought he redeemed.
Why is he redeeming himself?
So anyway, me and Carl was fishing one time.
You didn't clip
Who uses snaps anymore? Rookies. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So me and Carl was fishing a tournament called the One Fish Wonder.
Oh yeah, that's my first tournament I ever got into.
Yeah. We fished it. They weigh in a big fish and the smallest fish.
Okay.
Well, I was proud to say we had the smallest fish.
Oh God, I remember
this fish was tiny.
How tiny was it?
Oh, he was 12 inches, but he wasn't eating
12?
good.
Okay, that's right.
He was little bitty. So we had that's all we had left of going to weigh in at night. And I told Carl, I said, hey, let's weigh him, see what he weighs. So we're in my boat at the time. I had a older Cajun bass boat.
What's in your water bottle there, buddy? Not what's in mine.
So anyway, I said, let's weigh this fish, man. So we got down there, and Carl's standing behind me with the scales, and I get down on my hands and knees, and I open the live well, and this fish did a Peter Pan out of that live well. Listen to me.
It did. I was looking. It was so
Peter
funny.
Pan.
Joker come
Josh,
out.
that's a new word. Do not forget that. A Peter Pan.
Here's the worst part. It flew right by my face, and all I could do was go, and just right off in the water and gone, man. And all I could do was sit there and look in the water. Carl never said a word, and I never said a word. I finally said, did you see that son of a gun did a Peter Pan?
So Carl, how mad were you? Let's be honest.
It was too funny. Carl laughed.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was glad Jared finally caught one because he was on a dry streak for a while.
Okay,
I was
there
glad.
you go.
And
He was just happy.
yeah, that's back when we weren't no good. We were not no good now, but that's when we couldn't catch no fish.
That's what we need to do one time. So those little fish in those tournaments are more competitive than big fish.
No, that's true. That is
We
true.
need to have a tournament, Josh, where we have an open tournament that the fish that's legally
Yeah,
weighed
12-inch. Yeah,
that will win.
Oh, yeah.
Because by gosh, that would make everybody in Yahula up there in Dahlonega. That would be everybody's in the boat because everybody's going to catch a 12-inch fish
Yeah.
that it weighs 0.76 ounces. So
Man,
that's
well, that
perfect.
fish was definitely gonna be smaller than that.
Oh, he was tiny.
Oh, really?
Tiny.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it
talking
was-
about he was 12 all day long.
I bet he was
tiny.
6.62.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay. All right. There you go.
Five,
So
it was tiny.
Maybe.
I can't get over the snap and the whopper
Oh,
plopper,
it was
though, dude.
hard. My son hasn't either.
I can't.
I was gonna ask you. I never even use those little
Yeah,
snap
who
things.
uses-
You're the one introduced me to him.
You, you,
Hang on.
you introduced me to
Yeah.
him too.
Yeah, no, okay.
The speed clip.
So,
the speed clip. Now I use a speed clip
Oh, well, this
sometimes on
ain't-
my,
Nah, speed
on my
clips
crank.
suck.
okay,
The enormous
so-
speed clip.
but
I
did-
use
but
that
did you
sometimes.
use the snaps or the clips because of him? So did he influence the
100%.
situation?
So Miles, it's not
actually
my
on
fault.
Carl.
It
It's
is.
Well, I
Carl's
knew what was
fault.
going to happen. I was fishing against him, so I tried to set him up.
I like
Oh,
it.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Listen, okay, all right. So we're gonna have to have it. But here's the thing, though. Of all the things that you've been said,
Mhm.
the fact that you said he redeemed himself.
I'm not gonna live that down on me.
You ain't gonna live that
Okay.
down. He redeemed himself on a mistake you did.
That I made.
Well, that's my son would tell you. I would say the same thing. Like that. So, all right. So, hey, how about that striper tournament this Saturday?
That is something I was going to mention. We do have a striper tournament this Saturday
All right.
out of Gatewood.
Okay.
So I think it's 6:30. We'll be there at 6. 6:30 we'll be there. So I have another guy's helping me on that tournament. So
Okay.
but that's on my website as well, noeoutdoors.com. Just go to tournaments, go to striper, and you'll find some information on there.
So, well, okay. So now, when you said you measure
Mhm.
those fish, so this is a measure tournament again.
It's a measure
Now,
tournament.
is it the best 5 or is it the best?
It's-
how do you
it's
do
the
it? Or is
best
it- or is it
4.
total length.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
total length of 4. Your best.
Your
4.
best 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
that's the way we do it over here, and it seems to work out.
So Larry's got the Striper King this Saturday. Who is the
Oh,
Striper
yeah,
King?
who is that?
We'd like to know. Give it up. So Jacob Jones lost a big fish, little fish tournament in Altoona by less than an ounce both ways. One time first and one. First and last one of those he ever fished. You lose by an ounce.
Yeah.
I wonder what hurts worse. Losing by an ounce in a big fish tournament or losing by an ounce in a little fish tournament.
Probably the big fish tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that small fish tournament, it really is competitive.
That sounds
it
like
really
that big
is.
fish. Tony King, baby. Who's Tony King? I do not know the Alatoona boys right there, huh? TK. Who's TK?
Tony King.
Tony King. Yeah,
I,
you got it right there.
I didn't know the original Tony King. Oh, the meat guy. Yes, hey, I got your 3 hats there, buddy, Tony. Then the meat guy. So he comes up and he rides this route and he's up here in big canoe and he stops in. He's got his face shield on. He's funny as all get go. Of all calls, tournaments are awesome. That's good. That's
Yeah, I
good,
think they are. Yeah,
It
we put
sounds
on-
like they are. You
Yeah,
put
we
on a
put
good
on a-
show.
No,
Try
he
to put a
does.
good one.
No, it's all
TK and
seriously,
Mike.
he does.
Oh my goodness! I used to watch TK and Mike. Do you remember TK
I
and
do.
Mike back in the day?
Yeah.
That shows our age and our intelligence.
It does.
Me and Timmy don't know what it is.
Nah,
You don't know what that
we're
is?
still
No,
young.
y'all too young, man.
There, I mean, listen, we need to have a TK and Mike day. You know, reading. back then.
Yeah.
Let's
Chris,
just-
Chris is right
oh.
about the 1/10 of an ounce. That's usually how small fish is.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
it's really close.
Yeah,
it
real
really
close.
is.
Yeah.
So you got to have good scales.
Yeah.
Though. You don't want to do that with some
No, yeah, you gotta have pretty
Postal
good scale.
scales.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to have some good stuff like that. I'm 25 and know who they are. That's because son, you country.
That means you had a good upbringing. what
You
that
country.
is.
If you know TK and Mike. For all
Well,
of
I
you-
don't know who it is.
Okay, so for all of you, real quick, who don't know who TK and Mike is, you need
I
to
don't
go
know.
back. You need to go back. We're talking late 80s.
Mhm.
Late 80s. They made what I would call satirical and funny hunting
Hunting
videos.
videos, yeah.
Okay.
Like one of them.
Hilarious.
Oh, they are pretty funny,
Yeah.
especially if you're in a really good mood.
Mhm.
They're really funny. But like the one episode I remember, they had somebody tracking a deer, and they went up to a pile of crap and went, the guy just
Oh,
threw it.
God.
In his mouth. He goes, 8 point. And he just keeps walking. So I mean, you get all right. So that's for you hunters. But anyway, that's back in the 80s, and it just shows you how old we are,
That's
or at least JR and I. How old are you?
35.
You had to think about it.
Yeah, I thought I was 34, and they told me I was 35. And I did the
All
math,
right,
and
so
it was
this guy
right.
runs your tournaments. He don't know how old he is, but, okay,
But I know how to weigh a fish. Though.
That's all- that's all
I know
right.
how
How
to read
old
those.
are you?
32.
35, 32 y'all brothers.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't look nothing alike either.
I'm the prettier one.
Yeah.
Well,
You
that's
put-
a whole nother family issue.
Yeah, I know we're not gonna. Yeah, we
I
won't
mean,
get into
yeah.
it.
How old are you?
I just turned 50.
All right, so me and you in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm the old guy here though.
And that's why you and I got the best sense of humor.
I think
We
it is.
grew up in the 80s. we know what really good
That's
music
the
was
truth.
and good humor. And all that
Yes,
stuff.
we did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all right, so did we ever ask you what you threw on Altoona?
Yeah,
Did you ever
the
yeah,
fluke. The fluke. I
What
love the
fluke?
fluke. Yeah, I love it.
all year long, or just like right
Man,
now?
most-
What are you throwing right now? I mean, come
really-
on, look
really,
at
I mean, if I was out there fishing, I'd probably just go with a jerk bait. I'd go with a jerk bait and a shaky head or a jig. I mean, probably a jig and a jerk bait. That's where I'd be.
okay.
So,
What are you targeting on Altoona this time of year?
anything that bites. So,
Well, I'm on my structure.
oh man, I don't. See,
Hell, that's what I'm targeting every time.
Yeah.
Whatever
Nah,
bites, I'm talking about
structure. I mean,
You,
Well, I mean,
a lot
I
of guys
fish
like a lot of
points.
guys like a lot of guys like natural structure, like points. A lot of
Yeah.
guys like rock. A lot of guys like blow down timber stuff. So everybody's got their own little thing. So you get in the boat. What's the first thing? Or somebody just talking natural ditches and stuff like that. What do you like to target?
well, typically, if we're not talking about just winter right now, I
Anything.
target.
Let's just go with
Okay,
anything.
I'm like Timmy. I'm shallow water. I mean, I like being in 2 foot of water. That's where I like to fish. So and anything in the water, any kind of little stick in the water, anything. I
Right.
throw
So
at
you
it.
see anything that looks good to me.
Yeah, and when I get up in certain areas, I throw in some thick stuff. I like throwing in thick stuff with a jig or.
Oh, Lord, hold on a second. Greg, Iberger? Or
That's one of Timmy's partners.
Yeah, that's another one of my fishing
chicken
partners.
in. How many fishing partners you got?
Timmy goes through them. He
I go
gets
through
a
'em.
bunch of them.
If you miss the first net, you're done.
Oh,
I kick you off the boat.
JR be gone.
Okay, so what was the name of your other partner?
Eric.
The
That's
legend.
the legendary.
The legend,
legend Eric.
and the MVP.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
We getting ready to put you on.
MVP.
You ain't gonna tell me what you fish with, so let's put you on the spot right now. You got a tournament tomorrow. You need one partner. You going with Eric? You going with the MVP?
ooh.
Timmy.
Dang. All right, so listen, what you doing? Come on,
That's a tough one.
on Altoona.
I've had better luck.
Here we go.
I've had better luck with Greg on my boat. He fished the fall tournaments with
We
me,
got you.
and me and him placed
Look
never
at Eric.
never top.
Oh dang. Well, listen,
Man.
I mean, hey, the man won't tell me what he fishes with, so we're gonna find out who he fishes with and all that. But I'm just putting him on spot. Look at Greg. There you go, thumbs up.
He said I supply
I
gas.
supply gas. There you go. So listen, I
The boat does drink some gas.
does it. Okay.
Not my boat.
But I supply wins. Look at now we got them two fighting.
Shit.
Well, let's just sit back and watch how this,
I mean, the difference is a couple $100 to a couple dollars in the fuel tank.
yeah,
It does make a difference.
it does make a difference. So listen, Eric the legend. I'm sorry, I think you've lost on this one.
And I got good stories on both of them. So,
well, let's hear it. Come on now, don't give us a tease.
like I said, we're all rookies.
The boards, my man.
Look at the boards, my man. What is he talking about? We're talking about standings.
I guess so. Yeah.
Look at the. I love it. We got your girlfriends over there fighting right now.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they're fighting over you. We got Eric and Greg going at it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple episodes I can plan on from this episode. We're going to have JR's kids and family and his wife to get the real lowdown.
And Timmy's girlfriends.
And your
I
partners.
do have another
That
fishing
sounds
partner.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, he does have another fishing partner.
yeah.
He's got 3 of them.
I got 3 fishing partners.
Okay, let's hear about this one.
So he just fishes every now and then.
Well, what's his name?
Johnson.
Johnson. So we got Eric, Greg, and Johnson. This is starting to become like, I don't know.
Oh, Jerry Springer.
Springer daytime show. We're going to put him on lie detector and all that. Okay. All right. There you go. So stop hiding behind those phony numbers, Burgundy. Okay. So they're going at it right now. So I love that. So
Where's Johnson? Text him. Tell him get on this. Now, out of all 3 of those, who do you like to fish with?
oh, here we go.
It depends on the day on who I like to fish with more.
Depends on the day. Well, tell us about it.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
go.
it just depends.
I kind of, yeah.
Let's find out. Seriously. Look,
Yeah.
he's like,
I don't like this rabbit hole we're going down.
This
Oh,
rabbit
no, that's
hole
okay.
is
I mean,
open.
Look,
We are foot deep. We are down in
What-
the rabbit hole.
all
Actually,
I want out
no,
of a
this is
fishing
good.
partner
This-
is somebody good to net and somebody fun to fish with.
So all
Well, who's the best
that
netter?
sounds like a cheap date.
Well, Greg tried to net for me one time, and the fish jumped out of the water, hit him in the chest, and he fell down on the boat. So, I'm not going to say he's
All right,
the best
so
netter.
let me mark this down. Net man is not Greg.
No,
All right.
no.
Okay. So how about Eric?
Well, My PB, I got one of those great stories. I had a PB.
Oh, I like Eric.
I went out of a bush.
I love this. This is turning into a family brawl right
So,
here.
Eric, you can fish with me.
Carl.
We
Well,
ain't
I have a pretty good fishing partner right now. So.
we ain't even talking about fishing anymore. We're just talking about the individuals in
So-
their lives.
I mean, I skipped under this tree. Beautiful cast. I hooked up on this monster fish. Get him all the way to the boat. And, Eric failed me on that one. He did redeem himself on the second fish.
Eric sucked too.
Exactly.
All right,
And
so there
what
we
about
go.
Johnson?
I don't think I've ever caught a fish with Johnson.
Well, Johnson's out.
He's out right
So we
He's
can
out.
eliminate,
Eric
we
and,
can eliminate Johnson. That was down to
We fished
Greg and
brushy,
Eric.
and me and him had a great day. But during the tournament, I think I caught one fish the whole time, and I boat flipped him. And he was a small little 2-pounder.
Small little 2-pounder.
2-pounder.
He
Where was you
said-
fishing?
Huh?
Yeah,
Was you in Altoona?
Yeah, I was on
You
Altoona.
don't call that 2-pounder in Altoona a small little 2-pounder.
Look, 225 is a
Oh.
big fish in Altoona. 2-pounder. I can catch a 2-pounder, just not for a
Okay.
tournament.
All right, well, nobody cares about the fish right now. I'm worried more about Greg and Eric right here. So we're gonna settle this. We've done cross Johnson off the mark.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
done.
Johnson's out.
Johnson's
bad
done.
luck.
So we're down to the finalists right here. So before we move on, who is your best man?
I don't have to go with numbers. I got to go with numbers.
All right,
Whoever helps put winning fish on the boat.
and that is
I don't have to go with Greg today.
go with Greg. All right,
Eric, you had to
Greg.
redeem yourself.
There it
All
is.
right, there you go. Which one of them's better looking?
Me.
No. Eric
Oh.
or Greg.
That's a tough one.
If you had to change your lifestyle and pick one of them,
Oh,
I think I could do a little bit better.
well, we all could, but let's just go with them two.
you got
Which
to pick
one?
one of them. Which one, Tim?
You're stuck on a boat with one guy for the rest of your life. Which one's it going to be?
I'm going to go sell it.
Listen, you can go celibate. That's going to leave you an unhappy partner on the boat there for a long time. I'm just messing with you. So. All right, Greg and Eric, we appreciate you playing along with that. So, Johnson, whoever you are, well, you stunk. So you're
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, all right. So let's get back to being serious before I get in trouble again,
No.
because that happens every week.
Man.
We never know where
Larry's
we're
going to bed. Good night, Larry.
Who's going
See
to
you,
bed?
Larry.
Larry. He's going
Man,
to
what
bed.
time is it? It ain't even late, is it? It should gotta be just a little bit after 9.
9:12.
9-12.
Well, all right. Well, sorry there. Go on to bed now. Your kids are out staying up. Is your kids in the bed now?
No, I guarantee
Jackson.
you're
See, I
not.
didn't got your. That's his name, right?
Jax,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Jackson.
Jax.
Jackson, are you up or are you in the bed, buddy? We just want to know. So, all right. We talked a little bit about Alatoona. Now let's turn it to striper fishing a little bit. Timmy don't get to play on this one because he don't like the striper fish as much. That's correct, right? You're the bass guy.
I'm the bass guy.
Okay, so one of the things that we don't cover enough here, and I'm wanting to look to get into, is more the striper stuff like
What?
that. I don't give them guys enough love, and so you actually
Yeah.
the first person we've ever really, seriously talked striper fishing with in any aspect. So
Well, I don't know if I'd necessarily be the guy to
that's
talk
okay.
serious about it.
but you can lead into the way.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that definitely would love to come on the show, probably. Striper fishing, I mean,
Do we know Bri? We know
I'm
Bri.
not
F.
even going. I'm not touching that.
All right, I love striper fishing. I don't know who Bri F is, but Larry, you and him can talk that one out right there. So, all right, so let's talk striper fishing. Yeah, you see that down at the end?
I'm up.
oh, look, there he is.
Hey, I'm just
I'm
surprised Papa ain't yawning. Papa, your boy called you Papa.
My wife calls me Pawpaw because I just told you I'm 50, right?
Your wife calls you Papa.
Yeah, because I go to bed early.
I do too.
Do you?
Except,
old thing.
except on Tuesday and
Except on
Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday.
This is the only night of the week that I
I'm
really
just
stay up
surprised
late.
Papa ain't yawning.
So,
God.
so your nickname just changed there, Papa. That's what you're gonna be known by now,
Oh my God.
Papa and the Redeemer. All right. So anyway,
Striper fishing.
striper fishing.
Where can we? I mean, striper
Joseph
fishing.
Castleberry says he's never caught one.
It's fun.
Okay, so let's do
It is
that.
fun.
Okay, so let's talk about if you're taking out Joseph on a boat on Alatoona, and let's do two ways. Do you artificial or do you live bait?
Well,
in your tournaments, does it matter?
no, not in the tournament. When we do the striper, you can fish live bait.
Just
I mean,
live
that's
bait
what
with
you need live bait.
You need live bait.
Yeah, I mean, you could catch them pulling a U-rig or
Right.
crank baits. I mean, I used to pull them a lot, but mostly I just
Okay, so what
Just
are
live
we
bait.
using on Alatoona to catch striper?
shad, gizzard shad, thread fins.
Okay,
Um,
and Alatoona doesn't have bluebacks.
no, No, gizzards, threads. That's about all.
That's about all. Okay.
I mean, as far as shad goes,
Do you catch your own bait with a net, or
I
you-
do. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, Papa. Listen, hold on a second. All
yeah.
right, Papa done laughed. All right, Papa, come on. There's a story behind that.
Let him tell it.
Well, I mean, I recently went down
that's
to the
right. Yeah.
yeah. I recently went down to a place called Blythe Island, go do a little bit of red fishing, or really anything. So I was going to catch my own bait, catch my own shrimp, and I put the net in my mouth and throw it. That's how I do it. Throw it, and I chipped my tooth. I yanked it out, and I went before anybody says anything. I went biting down on it hard. I already had a feeling right there,
Right.
and it just popped that feeling out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Uh-huh.
So I was going to try to get it fixed for the show, but
That's okay.
I just didn't.
It-
So
it-
at least I
listen,
did it fishing.
it adds character.
Yeah.
It does.
It
Might as well
adds
keep
character.
it. I'm thinking about keeping it.
Hey, yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Michael Strahan's got that one.
I guarantee
should beat me to it. Millions. So
Yeah.
some of them guys you think, well, you can fix them teeth. but
There's
no,
J
that's-
Rod.
Hey, Jared.
J Rod.
Jared Highsmith. Okay, what's
That's
the story
my brother.
behind him? He's a new one.
He goes to church with me.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He fishes with us a lot. He does good. Catches fish.
Yeah, you could.
Me and him won a good tournament together one time.
Okay.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Bass or striper?
Bass.
Yeah, that's actually a good story right there. Let's get to that one in a
Whiskey
second,
dudes,
but let's not
listen.
forget that.
Yeah,
Which
I'm not going to answer
About-
any more of Jacob's.
Me and him.
Yeah, we won that
Oh, that's a
tournament.
great story. Yeah.
Well,
we-
let's hear it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
you ready for it?
It's a good
Buddy,
story.
I was born ready
Listen.
for all
All
these
right.
stories.
So
Here
me
we
and
go.
Jared's fishing a tournament.
And actually,
and-
how long's this story?
I hope it ain't too long. I'm
No,
gonna
I
rush it.
got to go pee. I'm serious. I'm about to bust in this corner, dude.
Well, I
Can
mean,
you-
we have
can
been
you-
an hour and
listen,
60 minutes.
Yeah, we have, and I've been here all day since like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So let me ask you this: can you hold everybody's attention for a minute?
I will.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
hold their
Oh,
attention.
well, dude,
Yeah.
let's go. The show
It's
is
a
all
great
yours,
story.
JR.
Oh, hey, thanks. Well,
Tell
I want to welcome
everybody
everybody to the
there you
JR show.
We'll see you back
We're
after
here.
this commercial break.
So let me tell you what happened. Jerry and I are fishing. I got an aluminum, 17 and a half foot aluminum boat, and we're fishing a tournament. And my boat starter went out. I'm holding this one little cove. This cove has been like, it's a jinx. Every time I fish there, my boat's broke down, no matter which boat I've had. So Jerry and I are fishing, and we had like one little fish in the boat. Well, my starter went out. So Jared got on the trolling motor, and I'm beating on the starter trying to get the boat to start. And Jared starts catching fish. Matter of fact, he caught one that was 4.5 pounds in this one little area. So Jared starts catching fish, and next thing you know, we got a good limit of fish. So, but the problem is I can't make it to weigh in. I'm way away from the ramp, and I didn't know what to do. Carl had a striper tournament going on the same lake the same day. So the only thing I knew what to do was call my buddy Carl and say, listen, man, you know, I need some help. We got a good bag of fish. My boat's not running. So anyway, Carl said, well, I'm going to bring you my boat. Long story short, he had a buddy, Chris Hughes, of Ryan Fishing Charters, was right on a charter right out from where I was. And he come and towed me to the nearest ramp, which was Webster's Ferry. I had to make it back to Galt's Ferry, which is a good run when your boat don't run. So what happened was Carl met me there, and he already had his boat in the water. So we took all of our fish and had them in a bag, a weigh-in bag, a tournament bag. And we jumped in Carl's boat. I just pulled my boat up on the bank, or no, I slid it, just drift up on the bank because it wasn't going nowhere. Anyway, we jumped in Carl's boat and flew to weigh in. And my buddy Jared Highsmith was holding a bag of fish, standing up in the middle of the boat, and I got that boat wide open running back. And we pulled in right beside the tournament director and won the tournament. It was the craziest thing. I've been back to that cove one other time, and my boat caught on fire. There's another boat caught on fire in the cove. So I've kind of stayed away from the cove. I caught a 3.5 pounder in there the last time I was there. There's good fish there, but there's some bad juju there, buddy. I'm gonna tell you, it's a crazy place. But Carl saved the day by bringing his boat down for us.
I love how you looked at me like I've been sitting here the whole conversation.
You like that, man?
No,
Yeah.
listen, I was out there experimenting how to not get my ankles wet when peeing into a 20-mile-an-hour wind. It's like, it was dark. I swear something run across the backyard out there. I just wanted to go outside, enjoy the cool night
Oh
air.
yeah,
Yeah.
instead of going up there. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and I'm out there going, this ain't gonna work. I had to turn around the other way. So anyway, somebody mentioned earlier about the new set. So I want to take a second and tell everybody this is actually, if you come to our building at Fish North, Georgia, this is downstairs, and it's just something that we've been trying to do here. I actually want to give a lot of credit to Josh and his father, He came down here and he knocked it out. Actually, Blake Buchanan brought a lot of the pallets, and they tore them all down, and they put this up. It's a good looking set, and eventually, who knows what we might have on the walls here. But it's actually our first episode down here, and actually it's a lot quieter in the basement down here than it is upstairs with all the traffic passing on Highway 53. But kudos to Josh's father. Josh, what's your dad's first name? I just called him Mr. McKay. Mike, that's right. I should know that. Yeah, so Mike McKay. You can have him watch it at the 1 hour and 19-minute mark, and he can get my Mike. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, and I love you. I hug his neck every time I see him. He's a great guy. Actually, he knows what he's doing, too. Need FNG and neon lights. Well, we need a lot of things in here that I can't tell you right now. But, yeah, that's actually one cool thing we'd like to do. I actually had somebody hit me up already on Facebook to talk about, painting us some signs and stuff down here. Some guy that what's your buddy's name, Josh? That did this sign? Daniel. Yeah, Daniel Montgomery. So he has a CNC machine, and he just carved that out of the wood for us like that one. That's like good. Awesome.
I love it.
And like I said, this building here, a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of history with this building. Josh's wife's great grandfather built this building back during the Depression, and it was a general store for this Marble Hill area. It's been a general store. It's been a carpet store. Through the years, it was before we took it over, it was a beauty shop. Yeah, ain't that something? Yeah, we can't fix ugly, so I never went to it. And so now it is is there a store for fish? Is there a store for a Fish North Georgia hat? Actually, yes, there is. If you go to fishnorthgeorgia.com, you can look online. It is our online store. We have stuff upstairs that we do sell, but online is where we've made our mark right now. And you can go there. If you go into apparel, there's two types of hats. There's a hat that we have a manufacturer make, but these that I have on here, these are custom made hats from a local guy named it was AYA Designs. For those that know Rob Young, it's his. I say Rob Young, but actually his wife does all the work, and Trey, she does a good job with the hats. So not at Hammonds of the Dugout, buddy. It's at fishnorthgeorgia.com. So you can order these. These are the custom hats right here. So if you want one of them after the show, you can go to fishnorthgeorgia.com, and my wife took my hat. Well, James, I know we can get another one, buddy. So you guys can come do that. So anyway, but that's enough about the set. Just it's an awesome thing that we're doing here.
Jacob's got a good question there.
Jacob
I see on
Jones
fishing forums all the time that Altoona has some big stripers.
No, he said.
I know he said strippers, but I wouldn't say stripers. Right? And so y'all ever catch any of them? Well,
yeah.
Are we talking about strippers or stripers?
Well, since you got some of your brethren from your church on here, we might want to talk about stripers.
I don't mess with those strippers.
I mean,
Man, I'm scared of my.
Listen,
no.
it's wherever you want to go. I'm saved by grace, so listen, I'm pretty good. But we can talk it.
No. Let's go ahead and striper. You caught some big ones?
Yeah, I've got some pretty big ones.
Okay. What is a big striper in Altoona?
Oh, I've seen guys catch 30-pound stripers out there.
That's very good.
Yeah, there's some good striper fishing out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My best, I can't beat it. I've caught several of them, 22. That's my best on Altoona. But I mean, there's some people catching pretty good fish.
Dollar bills, y'all. That's how you catch. Oh no, Jacob really wanted to know if there was any strippers on there. Jacob, I've seen you. All I can tell you, buddy, is you might want to bring a lot of money. All right.
You saying he should have come to the beauty shop?
Listen, the first time, he's a big old boy.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say big, we're talking country big. We're mid 6 foot. He comes out. I mean, he's big. And the first time he walked through the door, I said, "Man, I hope like hell you ain't here to rob the place." I didn't know him from nothing. I'm just like, "Yeah, big old boy." It's like that. But he's actually very nice. So let's hear about the Carl NOE outdoor show. When is it?
The NOE outdoor show?
No, man. See, like I said, for the longest time, let's be honest. For the longest time, I thought NOE stood for something. I mean, like it was an acronym.
Yeah. People do. And I started the NOE Outdoors a long time ago, and I just kind of stuck with it. Right. What I did, fishing is expensive, so I just started buying used tackle and selling it, and I made a store online called NOE Outdoors, and they just went from there. But that's how I got the name.
All right.
I don't really.
Well, let's tell everybody, because I mean, this is a good segue into the show.
Well, the show it's in August 27th to 29th of 21, and I mean, it's a hunting fishing show. We have all kinds of vendors there. It's a great show. Last year we had a pretty good show last year.
Right.
It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of vendors. I think it was either 66 or 69 different companies there.
Okay, that's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, it went
Some
pretty good.
great stuff was there.
And
Yeah.
what was the ratio between hunting and fishing?
Well,
Guys, look like we own Hunt, North Georgia too. So
yeah, well, I mean, I would say it was probably a little. That's a tough one, really. What do
I'd
you
say,
think it is?
I'd say if I had to guess, I'd probably say 60-40 fishing.
Yeah,
60-40
yeah.
fishing. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Most guys that fish,
Mhm. They
Hunt.
hunt.
Hunt, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them do. So, you know, and that's a show for everyone.
It really is.
It
Yeah, we
is.
had a lot of stuff there, and we keep it outdoor stuff. That's what the show is about, and it's all outdoor stuff. It's
Where's
not
it located again?
in
Where's it gonna be?
Cartersville at the Clarence Brown Conference Center.
It's right off I-75.
Right off
Right.
575. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's stay on the fishing side for just a while.
Mhm.
What kind of vendors have we had there in the past? And
Well, we've
maybe
had-
what we can look forward to.
We've
in the
had this
future.
company, Paul E. Worms. He's a
Right.
soft plastic. He makes some good soft plastics, nice stuff. We had
And
Jiffy
you
Jigs.
said he's out of state though.
Yeah, he's either. I want to say he's in Ohio.
So that's
Right.
pretty cool that
He's
you
up
get
north.
somebody up there to come down here to
Oh,
your
a
show.
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
we
folks-
a lot of our
a lot of
people
folks
was from. Yeah.
Okay, so that's awesome. So yeah.
So Jiffy Jigs, they're in South Georgia, I believe. So
Yeah,
we had ATX there.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
No,
it's
he's
just-
this guy. Looks kind of like Chumley off Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
I don't really know his name, but that's called Chumley.
What is
Yeah.
ATX, man? I mean, what we're talking
It's
about?
this guy
there?
trying to make some lures. I mean,
Good
they're okay.
night. Self promotion. You already come up here and asked if you was sponsored.
Listen,
Huh?
seriously, just a side note, ATX makes some of the best
They really do.
looking
They-
crappy lures
they really
I've
do.
ever
They
seen.
actually really do.
They really
They
do.
make some great ones.
What's that? They won
Yeah.
a tournament Saturday.
That's right.
yeah, they won Oconee. What tournament was that?
That's right. Big one, yeah.
Peach State Crappie Club at Oconee.
well,
Chris Nation's talking about the expo last year. Said we had.
we had campers. Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna.
Jiffy Jigs is in Vidalia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah. I
had
thought there
boats,
was.
campers.
Yeah, we had campers. We had open roads there.
Okay.
They had
Yeah.
a good selection of campers
That's
out
the
there.
Sea Arc boats. A lot of those.
Yeah, Sea
Really
Arc
good
boats
for
from
boats.
Meriden Marine. They brought a Sea Arc in.
Are you expecting similar this year? though?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. We got some other companies that are interested in coming in.
Okay.
So Cash and Rods was there. They're coming back, I believe, this year.
Right.
Who's some other people? We talked about some people.
Broad
Oh,
Force.
yeah, like Broad Force
Yeah,
targets.
Broad Force
Archer
targets. Yeah. They
Yeah.
make a nice target.
Okay.
Oh, they do.
do we have any seminar type stuff there, or is this purely shopping?
No,
And we have seminars.
Okay.
Last year we had some pretty good stuff. We had a guy there talking about sonars and how to use them, how to set them up.
Okay.
We had
Who's that?
Yeah, John McCall.
John.
Yeah, he was
John
there.
and,
John.
Why
Why don't you come back over and take over the show and talk about the? No, seriously, you sure? I mean, I'll let you because you know what's going on. I don't.
that's all he knows.
That's all you know. There you go. Graph Shack is who? Graph Shack.
Yeah, Graph Shack was there.
Chris
They
Nation.
were there.
James Later. So does my ex. I
He
believe.
said that Jimmy Jig, I'm losing by there.
So's my ex.
yeah.
Y'all would have to listen. Y'all would just have to know James.
Yeah.
he's a little bit of a character. Just ask my son. I think James came here and scared the daylights out of him one day. So you know, you got a lot of people saying it's a great show and stuff like that.
It
So
was great.
one of the things I like to ask people when they put on the show, when you know, Josh and I set this whatever it is, Fish North Georgia becomes whatever it's doing. You know, one of the things we wanted to do was build. When I mentioned to you, we build the community.
Mhm.
And then the business comes from
That's
the
right.
community. So when you're setting up a show like this and you're trying to get the community involved, the community to come, what can you tell people, like the people out here, you know, that you want them to come? What will they experience? How will they, you know, is it the variety of the people that you get to see? I mean, what's gonna draw them to
To the
help,
show.
you know, to
And-
the show?
Well, one thing we do, we give away a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We give away guns, bows. We give away a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
that's
Fishing
awesome.
rods, yeah. And there's a lot of the companies there do a lot of giveaways as well.
Right.
So you get to see, you know, last year we had Godwin from Duck Dynasty. That was a lot of fun. A lot of
Yep.
people enjoyed that.
Yep.
We had some other people there. Really just come here and see the different stuff. There's a lot of small companies out there people don't know about.
And so
You know?
that's kind of where I was wanting to go. So a lot of
Mhm.
companies that you've mentioned that maybe like here, we like to promote the local guys.
Yeah.
That's right.
The small companies.
Exactly.
So maybe that's kind of what you're doing as well. So
Yeah, we get
Uh,
small companies and big companies, but there's a lot of small companies that make some really great stuff.
Really good product.
that they just people don't hear about.
pick,
That's
pick,
right.
pick your favorite. of all. It can be hunting and fishing right now. I don't care, but pick your favorite.
Let me tell you my favorite that was there.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I don't even remember where he's out of, but I
Tennessee, I
love
believe.
stink baits.
Yeah.
And
He's
when
in
you hear the
Tennessee.
name,
You
you
say
think stink. S-T-Y-N-K, I think's the name.
I think it's how he spells it. He
But
makes
here's the thing: this guy right here, I don't even remember his name, but this guy just made an impact on me. He's just a great guy that makes a great soft plastic.
Okay.
Seriously, I
he
just
really does.
I love that. Yeah, he was.
And where's he out of?
I
He's in
think
Tennessee. He is in Tennessee.
Stink
Yeah.
baits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
sounded like it'd
always
be a
write a
catfish.
name down when I hear
It
somebody.
sounded like it might be a catfish bait or something, but it's not. He makes
But
soft
it's not,
plastic,
but he
but
makes
man,
soft
he makes some.
plastics.
Yeah, and he's just a great guy. He really is.
ATX for the win. Do anybody know? Huh? Is he on a conversation by himself that I don't know about? Joseph under Joseph. Listen, buddy, I ain't seen you comment in a while, and you come
Hey,
back with ATX for the win.
I want to get back to his comment earlier about catching striper. You know, if you want to get, he's never caught one. How would you do it? I mean, really, what I would do right now.
Yeah, we
is,
totally got off of that.
Yeah, and I
didn't
just want to get to it real fast. But
There you go.
trolling live baits, doing down lines,
Yep.
free lines, I would do that kind of stuff and just, I mean, look for, you know, you don't see a lot of them out there, but, you know, look for the birds, look for the boats. Them striper guys, they pile up. So you see those guys, I mean, just.
What,
I mean,
this time of year, what's the busy part of the lake for that on Allatoona? And let me ask you this question. The striper fishing in Lake Lanier, as far as the size, you know, Lake Lanier used to put out some giants,
Yeah.
but they will tell you now that the size is down.
He's gone down. Yeah.
When you say 20 pound, and I'm not a striper fisherman, I don't know, but I can tell you what I see posted on Fish North Georgia group and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Lake Lanier weights are down. Got a lot of numbers,
Yeah.
no really huge
No
fish.
size, yeah.
So, do you think Allatoona now, can you consistently catch 20, 30 pounders in
No,
Allatoona?
you can't.
So, is
consistently
it
do
down as well, or is that just the lake's always been that way?
You know, I can't say that it's down. I feel like it's doing pretty good right now.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like it is. Now, like I said, I don't do it a whole lot. And when I say these boats are piling up, I'm saying you just see the boats out
Right,
there. I'm not
absolutely,
saying
yeah.
follow people around or anything
Right,
like that.
right, yeah.
Find your own fish, but that's a good way to.
You can
Sorry.
tell, yeah.
Yeah, you can
good
tell where the
place to
fish are.
start.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So, but that's what I do. I mean, I would be trolling live bait. You know, stay under a mile an hour. Do down lines. I like doing down lines. My
Okay.
favorite's free line, and a free line is just a.
Allatoona has a ton of hybrids. as
Yeah,
well.
that's true. Yeah, they have a
Yeah.
ton of hybrids. Yeah,
Now, let me ask
that's mostly
you,
what you're going to catch.
between the two, which one do you like better, the hybrids or the stripers?
Oh, I like catching a big old striper, but the hybrids are fun. They're,
Okay.
they're strong. They fight good. So, but you catch a lot of stripers. When you get into the hybrids, you just get into a school of them. So, and you can catch a lot of them.
All right, so what's the
So-
best bait for hybrids? So if you were trying to 5 pound average on striper and hybrids,
I mean,
I mean, still, I just put. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, John Berger must have said something. He done took it back. Oh,
Okay.
never mind. Let's delete. But let me ask you this, because seriously, on it's down on Lanier as far as the
Yeah.
sizes and all that. But now, have you experienced anything just by listening to people? Is it pretty? Just is it constant? You can say, hey, well, a 5 pounds average, but has that always been the average there? And you catch the occasional big one, or
yeah, I would say
what's an average striper on hybrid? I mean, on Allatoona right now.
the average striper.
Yeah, what would be an
I
average?
mean, I would
size
say,
striper?
like you said, I mean, 5 to 8 pounds. I'd say is average. I
So
guess.
about like
And like I
Lanier,
said, like,
yeah.
I don't do this a whole lot anymore. So
Right.
there's guys that definitely know a lot more than me, and I'd love to get some of them on here because I know a lot of them. So, hey, Josh.
Okay, so Josh Ray, how you doing, buddy? And John
Hey,
Berger.
Josh.
And all right, so here's the thing. Okay, yeah, 5 pound average on both. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if it goes up and down like it has one, because Lanier's on a down cycle as far as the size.
Yeah, I haven't experienced that yet, and I've only been doing it for about 6 years, so I
Okay.
really haven't experienced it. It's been, I'd say, it's better now than what it was when I first started.
Okay,
But now schools, like big schools of hybrid, I would say that was probably better a little while back. Not as good for me
right.
right now, but
From what
Man.
you're hearing people say, that the hybrids are
well,
on a downswing.
I'm
and the
just saying on
stripers
my
are up.
experience,
Right.
I really don't.
And I mean, that's
for me, the hybrids like you see a lot of top water stuff. I don't see that much right now. All
Okay.
right, for a little while, maybe the past year and a half, 2 years.
All right, I got you.
So, but there's guys out there that kill it. They catch big fish.
Y'all
There's
know
some
Robert,
good guys.
Y'all know Robert
Mhm.
Edson, or is that how you say his name? Is it Edson, or he's a
Yeah.
striper guide, or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
First
yeah,
that? Is it First Bite?
yeah.
Between him, who's some really good striper guides for somebody on Allatoona if they want to get started?
If I was gonna go with somebody, and
Uh-huh.
now there's two guys. Well, I can't. It's hard for me to say because they're all good guys.
Yeah, they're all good. But that's fine.
They're
Just
all
give
good
me
guys.
two.
I'll give you two, and then I'm going to tell you all of my no. Okay.
Okay.
So
That's
'cause
fine.
I'm just going to get. This is no order, but I would say
I'm not going to do to you what I did to him.
yeah.
He ain't said a word since. He's over there just mad at me. He knows when he gets off of this, he's going to get phone calls.
That's
He
it.
knows. He's like, "What do you mean choosing him over me?" I'm sorry.
So-
Listen, it was all my fault. I did it. He didn't know what was coming. So
So okay, striper guys that are good out there, and this is no order at all. I would go with Joseph with Herring Outdoors or
Okay.
Outdoor Adventures. He's great.
all right,
Chris Hughes, Orion Fishing Charters. He's great. He got me into it.
Orion and Extreme. I know Extreme. That's
Extreme, yeah.
size.
Size good. Yeah, size great. They're
Yeah.
all great. These are all great fishermen. They really are.
They know what to catch.
Yeah, they all know how to
Yeah.
catch fish. I mean, there's another guy I wanted to Fishing River Fishing Adventures.
Okay.
Marty, he's good.
And is he more up into the Etowah part of it when you say
He,
river
yeah,
fishing? That's
he
what I
does.
asked.
But he fishes a lot of the lake too.
Okay,
and
all right.
Chris also Chris Hughes, Orion. They fish. He fishes the river as well.
You have better luck on drop shot or trolling.
For
I'm going to assume he's talking about stripers
Yeah,
when he says
downline.
trolling.
yeah, he said
Downlining.
trolling. Yeah,
Yeah.
downlines. Where's that question? I mean, I just troll. I troll. I stay at when I say troll, I mean I stay on the trolling motor under a mile an hour. Sometimes I pick it up a little bit, very rare.
Gotcha.
But downlines are great. Sometimes the fish get a little finicky and they don't want to get under the boat. So
right.
that planer board,
right.
that free line,
Uh-huh.
free line's my favorite.
Okay.
Free
yeah.
line, that's fun. It's just a lot of fun. What else can you do? I mean, really, that's about all I do.
Do y'all use trout all over in Altoona?
Yeah,
You do use
yeah,
trout?
we use trout. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious because
So,
I didn't know if
yeah,
that was
for
a
sure.
Lake thing.
Robert Edison and
I know
Chris Hughes.
Cy, and I know
Yeah.
he doesn't remember me, but he actually took my son and I on a river up in Rome.
Yeah,
We met him up in Rome, and then we went up the Coosa and did some fishing. And then what's that one that sounds like an Indian name?
Oostanala.
Oostanala.
I live
he
on
lives
that.
on it.
You
Yeah,
live on
I got my
Oostanala.
land goes to the river. Yeah.
Well, I need
Yeah.
I
Hey, and I got a boat ramp right there next to the house, don't I? I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
it's
right
like,
there.
yeah, it's like yeah.
I've never had a boat in. I would know now.
Do you need another friend?
I'll take all the friends.
Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure there because that's all. But we went, and it was a father-son trip with the son did all the work. I mean,
Yeah.
the father got the set the hook, and then you gave it to the kid and let him
Sure.
fight it. But
Yeah.
Cy was like absolutely awesome that day. It was supposed to be a 4-hour trip, and 10 hours later we were still going. He was having.
Wow.
Oh, we got into him.
Oh, that's awesome.
We were nailing. But I mean, we didn't catch just stripers. We caught big catfish
Mhm.
and turtles and gar. I mean, everything. My kid was dead tired when we got in the car. He was asleep before we got out of the
Yeah.
road. Robert Edson.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got
Edson.
one more, Robert Edison.
Yeah.
And I don't know any other ones. I know there's a couple more, but I don't know them.
Right.
So, I
But
mean,
there's quality guides on Altoona.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
absolutely. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I want to do that river fishing again.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
yeah.
'cause
It's
that's and here's something interesting. I don't know. Y'all can listen. Maybe this is a side thing. He went and he caught his bait
hmm
before that. I don't remember if it was gizzard shad or what it was, but he would do this. And this is the first time I
Probably
ever seen
gizzard.
it
If
for
it's a
striper.
Coosa, it's probably gizzard.
Okay, so what he would do is he would take it, he would cut the head off, he would cut the tail off, and he would cut it in sections.
Really?
All right. And so what we would do is we would take that section and it had to have guts in it.
Yeah.
If it did not have guts in it, he wouldn't throw it out. That's why he didn't use the head and he didn't use the tail. And so we would throw them out and we would park the boat and we was like catfishing. We caught stripers like crazy. Now, if one didn't get bit, he would say the guts are gone. And he would reel it up and it would have the fish in it and the guts were gone. And if the guts were gone, you did not catch a striper on that.
Really?
So do you guys have any reason why that might be? Just
No.
something we experienced and he said that day.
No, I mean, I just imagine if I was a fish, the guts probably have all the flavor. So that's
I
what
guess
I would
so,
eat.
but yeah, but I mean, stripers on the bottom with cut bait. It's
Yeah, I know.
just like catfish.
Yeah.
I've seen it done. I've never
I
done it.
too.
I like trolling live bait. That's what I
So
do.
that's what I think it's interesting. There's so many different ways
yeah.
to catch a striper like that. But
There
in
really
the
is.
river too with the current.
Oh, that's fun.
And the biggest one we hooked that day was in the Oostanala.
Was it?
And Cy said that might have gone 20.
Oh,
That's
Oh
good.
yeah.
That's good
I mean,
fish.
that's a good fish anywhere, but much less in the river current.
That's right.
But
absolutely.
my son, but anyway, so I just remember that it was one of the best days fishing I've ever had with my kid. And it was with, extreme striper.
That's right.
It's been a long time ago, but
Eric said small.
How about
smell? Oh, the smell. Yeah, I see it now.
well, where we're at? I lost. What is smell? Eric G. Well, I guess so.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it
makes
makes sense, but
Oh,
in
yeah,
the, but
yeah.
in the river current, I mean, you just don't think of striper as scent.
Cutbait,
Yeah, you just think catfish automatically because
Mhm.
that's the old country boy. We tear up hybrids on liver in the summer at night. There you
Mhm.
go. What do you think about that comment? That's the first time I've ever heard anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people do it. I like
Yeah.
I said, it's not something I've ever done. So I've heard about it.
John Berger, we need to get together, son, because that sounds like a fun time. Now, let me ask you: do you catch? This is for you, John Berger, in the comments. Do you catch hybrids and catfish at the same time, or do you find that it's one or the other? So I think that's a pretty decent question. How about calling all these boys out to see who is the best? I tell you, who's the best guide is the one that makes his customers happy.
Yeah.
That's the truth, man.
That's about it. Because I know some guides that have a great reputation for putting you on fish,
Mhm.
but it's a miserable
Mhm.
experience.
Absolutely.
So you need
It's a lot of work to be a guide.
it's a lot of
I mean,
work.
I've done some stuff with Chris, and it's a lot. It really is.
It is customer service 101.
Absolutely.
It is customer
really
service
is.
101. Okay, so getting into about the hour 40 mark, we did give away that prize, right? Y'all
Yeah.
remember- Okay.
Yeah,
so
they can message me on Facebook, and I keep them.
who won that again? I got to write it. Pork taco. That's right. You know why I did that? Because we always forget the next day. And I'd be like, who won the prize?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest. I hope you all guys go back and watch this episode 52 times over. But I never do.
Yeah.
I don't like watching myself, so I don't go back and watch it. So I don't know who won. And so
Yeah.
Josh is pretty good at keeping up with that. So Matt Melton. Okay. So
You know, that's a good prize giveaway. People don't understand about this expo, all the work that goes into it to make it what it is.
Right.
And, you know, and if I could just take a minute just to tell you,
all the time.
what we want to do is we want to create it in a place where people that love the outdoors can go,
Right.
get to see so many products that are not on the mainstream. You don't see in all the big market stores. It's people that started out in their basement,
Right.
or whatever,
Right.
making baits. It's a great place to go and see stuff that you don't see every day.
Okay.
And what we do is we try to we want to make it fun.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come in, I mean, there's a lot of the vendors are doing giveaways, and we're running around crazy, drawing tickets, drawing winners, and people. The sense of excitement is so strong. I believe that, and I think that's one thing that sets us totally apart from most of them that you've been to.
Okay.
It's not just a walk around, see what's there type thing. We try to make it. And there's a lot of giveaways, a lot of excitement, a lot of fun, and it's just the best that I've been to, and I'm proud to be a part of that because
Right.
it's very educational and it's very exciting.
Okay.
Great products. I'm telling you.
You got a good comment from Josh Ray. The first one was awesome. I look forward to this year's. Thanks for putting it on.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, well,
And
thanks
that's
for coming,
good.
Josh. I appreciate it.
That's as good of a testament as you can
Yeah.
get somebody that's been to one and they're ready to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we look forward to doing something with it again. This year,
Yeah.
helping you guys out. However, we can help you out and being a part of it. Because I say, Expo is a real great place to talk with locals. Yep, and
It
learn
is.
some new techniques, maybe on some waters that you might be interested in, like that. Yeah, absolutely. So,
what's read that one?
oh, okay. So now, who is Kaylee?
That's my wife. So
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Kaylee, for watching this madness. We appreciate you. NOE Outdoors for Life. I might be partial, but Carl loves outdoors and loves helping any and everyone he can.
That's a true statement.
That's-
True statement.
That's a pretty good.
I try. You know.
Well,
Listen, Carl
no,
been my
that-
best friend for years. Let
Right.
me tell you, you will not, and I mean this. I ain't saying it because he's here. You won't find a better person.
Well, you know what's interesting too? You said he's been your best friend for years, and there's an age difference.
Oh, isn't it weird?
So yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not weird,
I'm
but I mean,
15
it's,
years older than this joker.
well, I'm older than Josh too,
Yeah.
and he listens to bad music and all kinds of. It's terrible.
Man.
But and then I always tell about we don't have much in common,
Yeah.
but we get along and it works.
It's
and everything
weird.
like
I mean,
that. So yeah,
we're tied. Me and Carl,
yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
So there you go. So I don't think and granted, listen, we would expect our wives to say good things about it, but not
That's right.
too many people's wives will come on.
Yeah.
I mean, yours was blasting you, buddy.
Yeah.
They're your kids, but however it works. But Kayla, we appreciate you watching us tonight, and I hope you'll But JR and Timmy are good people too. So Timmy, there you go. You're back in the fold.
All right.
So, there you go.
Somebody likes me right now.
Somebody.
It's not Eric or
Timmy
Greg.
is never going to come back to this.
This is his last time.
This
Yeah,
is
he
his
already
last
texted
time.
me.
He is already. I don't even want to know Carl's just well preserved. Well, whatever works.
Yeah.
There you go. I was upset that we didn't get one this year. I enjoyed it a lot last year. There you go. Carl talks. I'm sure that's going to say good about even behind his back. Wow, Timmy, no. Okay, there you go. Listen,
Timmy,
Hold
no,
on.
he said.
Now Eric does have he wants to lay down the gauntlet
okay,
on
here
the
we go.
NOE outdoor staff. So whenever you get ready, go ahead and ask your question. Because
What's the gauntlet here?
Yeah, tell me what's going on,
I'm
I
lost.
don't
It's my
know.
show.
I don't know if
It's
Eric's
all
going to
yours,
throw it.
guys. I don't even know.
Eric?
Eric-
You got something to say?
Here
Me
we
and
go.
Eric talked earlier before the show, and he wants to make a bet
Oh, here we go.
with all the NOE outdoor people. I don't know whose boat he's fishing on now because he don't want to fish with me.
No, because you
But-
threw him off the boat already.
I'll get your
But-
question in a second, boss man. Let's go. ahead with
Whoever
this.
wins in the tournament, we can do whatever tournament y'all want. The loser teams has to shave.
What?
Yep.
I don't mind doing that. Good
Oh.
Lord, I need a haircut.
You
I'm going bad
you
right
gotta get
now.
rid of all this prettiness.
No, not your
Look at
head,
this.
right?
Look at
Not
this.
your
I ain't
head.
got much here.
You gotta
anyway.
shave your
Listen,
beard.
buddy. Come on, man.
No,
I ain't got
no,
much of
that's
one, but
right.
I never
Now,
shaved
if
it
you're
off
gonna
before.
shave, no. If we're gonna shave, full body.
Full
body.
If
There you
you're
go.
gonna make it a bet, full body.
I agree with that.
I mean, if it's gonna be the gauntlet, right now, Fish North Georgia is sponsored too.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
now-
We will film other than the parts we can't put on camera, but I'll let somebody. Kyle, you're going to be a judge of this. You get to verify the parts we can't put on camera. Oh,
So, my whole body,
somebody's got to do
Are
it.
you saying it, us three? Is that
Us
what you're
three?
saying?
We're going with Jared and all of them.
Everybody.
Everybody who does a $5 extra bet is in on it.
All right, be Jared and Derek,
Oh, man.
me and
How
Miles.
many guys is that?
It'd
Be 4 boats.
Four boats.
So how much
8
money?
people.
Oh, we just have a little side bet.
$40.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anything.
$40.
$40.
I'll
Yeah.
cover every one of your entry fees on this one. So I got the $40. The losing team
That-
has to shave from toes to head.
Toes to head.
I
I don't know.
I'm in. I'll do it.
I don't know if I can shave my head.
No, listen.
I can't do that.
not
Dakota
the
said, Timmy's wife said, he better not shave.
Oh, hey,
Jared wants some of it. Look, can I
Actually,
that?
Aaron wants it.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this.
Miles?
Eric's
No hair.
teasing. Eric
No
ain't
hair.
got no hair.
From the
I'll do it.
ears down,
Here's down.
chest, back,
Yeah.
legs,
I'll do it.
Everything.
buttocks.
Well, I don't have a hairy chest.
I was
or
going
anything.
to check, make sure they got.
Listen.
Or, we're just.
So the losers have to do that?
Loser has to do it.
Oh, well, let me just tell you this, Kyle. If you got to be the judge, if you got to see and make sure we shave, you don't want me to lose.
You lost already.
Eric.
Oh, there you go. I will listen to. Wait, hold on a second, because this is good. We are live, and this is recorded. It's going to be on YouTube forever, as long as YouTube allows it. What's-
Waxed. He said, "No, I can't do it.
I can't wax.
I can't do it."
How about
No.
this? Are you okay? Let's don't get how many of y'all got hairy chests? That might even be even better. Watch somebody get waxed on live TV.
Oh, my
Oh my
gosh.
god!
Just
I don't
lay
have a
right
hairy
here
I
at
don't
the
have
chest.
a hairy
table,
chest.
and we
Jerry got
wax
a
it.
hairy chest.
How
Not
about your
really.
back?
A little bit, not bad.
I don't have.
I don't have a hairy
I
back.
don't have a hairy
I don't
back.
have a hair back either.
Not a hairy
What's
person.
wrong with you guys? I mean, seriously.
Oh, I got hair.
I got stuff growing.
I got my ears.
And all of a sudden, my eyebrows are going crazy. Like,
That's mine,
I
too.
wake up in the morning, I'm like, something's on my glasses, and this is crazy eyebrows.
Joseph said he's going to buy the wax.
Oh shoot!
All right, let's just do this. Let's do the shaving legs. We'll go with legs.
Okay, you know
Maybe
what?
legs.
That's fine. I think-
Kaylee said armpits.
Oh God, no! I ain't doing that.
No,
I'll do the
that's-
legs. I will do
We're
the
going
legs.
to have, and you have to come here,
All right.
or we'll
All right.
bring the camera to you, and
That's
it's got to be live on our YouTube channel.
I will do it.
All right, when's this fishing tournament?
What kind of fish is it?
This
I
is
have
bass,
the
right?
Yeah,
It's
bass.
bass.
This is bass, so it's whatever tournament y'all fish next, and that is in January, right?
Next bass tournament is
our next,
March.
yeah, our next bass.
March.
Yeah.
We can have a Saturday. We can have a little get
Oh
together
no, we gotta do this a
early.
lot earlier. Than
I
that.
agree.
So how about we do the Fish North Georgia NOE Outdoors Invitational, and let's get 20 boats. We'll raise the money for charity.
I like it.
We'll figure
All right.
something out. We'll get like
I
we'll
like
do the money for charity, and the people have the lowest 5 teams. The lowest
Yeah, I'll do
5
that.
teams have to shave their legs
live.
live.
Right.
And Josh and I will bring our electric boat. We'll have to sit on a Saturday where we can do it.
Let's do it.
We'll bring our electric rig and we'll fish it.
Okay.
Josh,
I like
how about that? Josh is there going like, he's over there cussing me like, Eric and Greg are cussing.
Oh, man.
Josh, you gonna shave your legs? Look, Josh, huh? Josh, come on.
It'll grow back.
Josh, you the hairiest person I know, dude.
That's why he said no.
We ain't getting waxed. You just gotta shave your legs.
Shave your knees down.
Knees down?
Yeah, is that how?
Yeah, how about that, Josh? Just
Knees
knees down.
All right, he's
Okay.
in. He's in.
All right, so here we're gonna do. We won't lose. There we go. Josh like, we're going pre-fish. Where we're going.
Okay, so when is this going to be?
We got to set this up. So what we're gonna do, sir? yeah, we got to set up some rules.
We're
right
not
here.
doing Alatuna because there's no coves really right now.
Yeah, so
All right.
Alatuna.
We'll figure out a lake in the next couple of weeks. We'll
Okay.
see where we can get a permit,
Okay.
and if we can't, we'll do it on one of these electric only lakes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Huh?
I don't have a boat for that.
We might go see if we can go. You ain't got. If we have to, we'll go to Rocky where you can put your bass boat in or something.
I have a small boat.
Okay, so but it is chair. Okay, so Southeast Georgia kayak fishing. That will look funny knees down. Well, first of all, Southeast Georgia kayak bass fishing. We appreciate you actually tuning in, buddy. So I'm glad. What is exactly Southeast Georgia? I'd like to know that, and we have to get some Southern boys, on the show. I'm trying to get some people from up there to do it. Get ready, Paw. Hopefully my boat gets done soon.
Yep.
Is that your partner?
No. That's me and Jared won that tournament together. I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
But,
was that the one I was out peeing in?
Yeah, that's when you was
Yes,
outside battling
battling the wind. Listen, I mean, I'm not even gonna say that. A lot of y'all's family's watching, so we're gonna keep it clean tonight. They've got to shave knees. Too fun. Yeah, they got to shave your knees. So basically, it will be from the top of the knee down.
Yeah, you got hairy knees.
Listen, wait a second.
I never really looked at them.
Wait a second. Toes too.
Toast.
Okay. Your
You got hairy
toes.
toes.
I don't.
As you
think
get
I do.
older, it falls out. But I mean, it falls out of where you have it. It grows out of places where you
It
don't.
does.
I mean, I don't know what it is. So anyway, okay. So let's set that up,
Do it.
and we will promote that. But
Let's do it.
and we'll figure out what it costs. But we'll do it for charity.
Let's
We'll give the money away,
Let's
Sounds
do
good.
it.
and then we will bring the cameras, or we'll do it here.
That'd be
We'll
fun.
get everybody and people. Oh, we can do it right there at the boat ramp.
Yeah,
I like
care
that. I
how
know
cold-
boat ramp. Yeah.
I don't
You
care
better
how
do it
cold
right
it
then,
is.
because
Yeah.
you won't get people back together.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
won't see me again.
Now, here's what we got to do. To fish the tournament, you got to sign a contract that says
You will do it.
you will do it,
Mhm.
or the only way to get out of shaving your legs
Mhm.
is you gotta pay $250
I like
to
it.
the charity that we're
I
gonna
like
do.
it.
I like it.
I'm shaving
Let's
my
do it.
legs.
So
I
you're
don't
either
mind giving
shaving
money,
your
but-
legs, and if you're a real man,
Mhm.
you'll shave your legs and pay the money. But we'll just
That's
see how
true.
that goes.
Let's see how it
But
goes.
let's just say that's an out. That's an out, and we'll figure out and we'll
I like
promote it, and we'll pick a charity together.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
And let's do this.
That'd be great.
It will be the Fish North Georgia NOE Outdoors Bare Naked Knee Tournament for charity. Sound good? Look at
Southeast Georgia guy, he said, and wear a hula skirt.
well, listen,
All right.
dude, I'm crazy. I'll do that
I
anyway.
would
So
too.
trading 100 night, guys. Good show. Yeah, we're getting ready to end this. First of all, I want to say I appreciate every single one of you who have took time out of your day. I got to figure out which camera to look at in this new setup. So time out of your night to watch. Go to YouTube to actually put in our channel and watch this show. It's growing every episode a little bit more, and we get new guys commenting every time that we don't see, and that's the best part about this show is when you guys comment. Like just for example, Southeast Georgia kayak bass fishing, Savannah area. All right, so Savannah area represented here tonight. We're just some fat boys up in North Georgia talking, and you took the time out of your day, and I appreciate you guys. You just don't know. I mean, this is why we do it. We bring great guys on like this who tell you some good stuff, some funny stories. We're going to have these guys back. I feel Timmy may never come back.
I come back.
Timmy might come back, but listen, if we really want to do it, you got to get either Eric. Oh, that's what we need to do.
We need to
do
get Eric.
tattoos or something like
Yeah.
that. Oh, no. Yeah. We'll get Eric and Greg on here.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
That's what we need
We'll
to
have
do.
the
Yeah.
love connection show.
My God. Yeah.
What we'll do, here's what we're gonna do. We'll hide all three of his fishing partners behind the curtain. We'll ask them, you get to ask them questions. Like, what is the best part of my fishing game? We're gonna make all have mechanical voices so you can't tell which one.
I like it.
And then we're gonna have them come out. Y'all gotta hug it up and all that stuff. And the other two will get parting prizes.
Parting gifts.
Parting gifts.
Yeah.
Something like that. There you go.
Man.
So anyway, so guys, listen. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know what say. There's somebody at. Oh, I'll definitely tune back in. Is it every Tuesday night? No, Eric G. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. I can tell you right now, this coming up Thursday, the episode will be. I'm going to have Tyler Burt from Fat Lips, Custom Baits, Fat Lip Custom Bait. I always put the S in, and Josh gets mad at me. It's Fat Lip Custom Bait. Chris Taylor, and we'll have one other. We're going to talk about the team. It's going to be the Team Cody episode, this benefit. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna beg you guys all night for money for this tournament, something like that. But really, we're gonna talk about Lake Lanier, and then I've got the following Tuesday, Jesse Millsap, Rob Young, and one other, and they're gonna talk about the BFLs and the Lanier, Lake Lanier, and some other stuff like you fall and all that. So we'll be branching out. But first, we appreciate every one of you. But before I let you go, Carl, Timmy, JR, you guys, it's the first time I've met you, and I look forward to doing stuff with you in the future. But you guys, class acts, and very funny, very entertaining, and make sure to follow F&G Facebook as well. John Berger, thank you very much. We've got the Fish North Georgia page, we got the Fish North Georgia group page, which is the better. I want you to join both of them. But the Fish North Georgia group page is more interactive with people like that. We also are on Instagram and Twitter. Jeff Cash, appreciate you, buddy. Look forward to trying to take your money next year. He's going to wear me out. I won't beat him all year long. He is a hammer. So Southeast, definitely be back. Hey, listen, and to be honest, before you go, Southeast Georgia guy, we do talk kayak fishing. So I tell you what, now that I know some of you guys I've got a lot of buddies that do it, and maybe we'll get you Southern boys up here, but we'll do some kayak stuff as well. So, but again, from NOE Outdoors, you guys, class act, enjoyed.
We appreciate you having us on.
Enjoyed you guys making the drive down here. I know you got a long drive home, but blessings to you guys and your families over the holiday season, and that goes for everybody. And we will see you Thursday night. So appreciate
one
you
thing,
guys.
one thing. I'm gonna go back to Chris's question.
Where's Chris?
Chris Nation.
Yeah, the tournaments are out of Gatewood.
They are.
So, and any information you need on those tournaments is going to be on NOEOutdoors.com. Okay, or the Facebook page.
Okay, you got something else too?
Yeah. Say one thing about the tournaments.
Let's go ahead.
Our bass tournaments on Thursday nights. We're on Mondays. We're switching them to Thursdays. This past fall, we had them on Thursdays. But the tournaments, we're just it's almost like a big community, like you spoke of, where everybody's no attitudes, no cliques. We laugh, just like we've had fun here tonight. We do that throughout the night, and all the weigh-ins are just so much fun, and it's just a good group of guys. A lot of people don't tournament fish because of the way people look down on newcomers and so forth.
Absolutely.
It's not like that with us. You're part of the family with us. We just love to fish and love the outdoors and love to pick and poke and have fun. So
there you go.
I encourage everybody to come out and do that.
That's
one thing I like to say is also in our tournaments, you don't have to have a $100,000 boat to come out fish with us. You can come out in your little John boat. You can come out whatever you have.
That's what I fish in a 1648 with a 30 Mercury. That's all I fish out of, and that's where I'm going to stay at for a while anyway.
Gotcha. Okay,
so that's what I like to do because everybody can fish.
We might actually show up. You want to throw something out there, Kyle? Anything crappie related? Or you good over there? Are you awake? Okay, good. I love them. But we might, Josh might get a wild hair. We might get a wild hair and bring the old electric rig up there one Thursday night and fish with you guys.
Love
that.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
We definitely appreciate you guys and meeting you guys tonight. And we, like I said, once we meet people, we're friends and friends. NOE Outdoors, and like I said, whatever Fish North Georgia can do to help you, you let us know. So we good?
Yeah,
all right, guys. Good night. We'll see you Thursday.
That was fun.